gotta shake him up.
Shake him up.
Is that the real intro?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, wait,
honestly.
That's why I have.
I mean, we're live
I've gathered
streaming,
you
so
all
it's not
here
like we can
today.
back it up at this point.
Audience.
She's out.
We didn't get our intro, did we?
It was on mute.
No, it did.
No, I did it.
We missed it.
Does that mean
We
we're on
talked
mute?
over it. We talked over it.
How, can the
Are you
audience hear
wearing
us? Do
just
we
like
know?
like an unmarked black shirt, or is it on backwards?
Let me tell you something about Geoff. He likes to wear his blanks before they become merch.
Yeah. I gotta stress test the shirt
Test
before
out
I
the
put
socks.
something
Bad
on.
idea.
That was
No,
that was gonna be the Garbo line.
I take this shit seriously.
It could still be.
So this
be,
is a sample shirt for an upcoming Geoff shirt.
Okay. Well, hey, welcome to Off Topic. Brought to you by Casper Mattresses this week.
Is that okay? Is it bad that I'm just wearing a black shirt?
No, that's totally
No.
good.
You
Look,
look clean.
I'm the last one to
You're wearing the
criticize
same
someone wearing
pants.
just black.
This is a squeaky chair.
I only was asking because my son has this innate talent that he only puts shirts on backwards.
Really?
Really?
Every time.
You know what?
The
I
kid
can't
put it on right.
So now that I buy it,
Maybe.
There's a 50-50 chance that he just guesses right.
And he does it wrong every time. I think now it's just become his
It's a-
mission in life.
you know
is
what
to
it is?
mess with me.
He likes to read
it's a
the
sign
tag.
of creativity I'm gonna make up right now.
There we go. Thank you.
I can't put the socks on right.
No? Just
All my
left,
fancy
right?
socks, they always have an L and an R on them, so
They
you
do.
know, because they're like designed. And every fucking day I look down and I'm like,
So there is a physical difference between the L and the R?
No,
yeah, they're
no,
supposed to be.
no.
They say.
Well, they're two different letters, first of all.
I mean, I could see that there might be on fancy socks.
Does one have like a bunion pocket that only works on one foot?
I would think it's more like it has a little more
like
big
an
toe
angle.
Yeah, it's
room.
probably
Yeah,
like
a little extra
got
toe
an
room.
angle, got maybe a little arch.
I'm
Right.
wearing some right now. It might be the arch support because those are slanted a certain way to go across your foot.
I'm
properly.
wearing one
Art
sock
support.
that's orange
Yeah,
and gray and
it's
one
tighter.
that's black.
Oh, we usually introduce ourselves too, right?
How do you go for
Who's
it?
that?
Hi, I'm Jeremy.
oh,
I'm Trevor.
I'm Gavin.
And I'm Ryan. I'm confident in that, unlike Trevor.
And,
Well, I
and
was mostly
Michael is
confused
throwing
by
up.
that.
Oh yeah, Michael's the husk of a human at
He
the
got
moment.
food poisoning or something and is now shitting and vomiting his asshole out.
Man,
I thought he was done though. He purged.
he
I
purged.
mean, he said he was still at it today.
what do you guys?
No.
What do you guys think?
Yeah.
Should I shave my beard or not?
Nah.
Like completely?
You look.
Yeah, I was-
You
I
look
was-
a lot more live with less beard.
Do I?
I'm gonna be honest.
I'm in that period where it's like, oh, I got enough beard. Should I go beard again, or should I just fucking get rid of it?
Yeah, I'd say shave it.
Shave it?
Yeah.
Shave it. I'm gonna go with shave it. Trevor, what you got?
I have no preference, Geoff. You can do whatever you want. It's your life and you live
By the way,
it.
we got
Shave it, bitch.
We got chat up over there, so they're
Jeff.
weighing in.
Jeff, do not shave.
Oh, F for respect.
Don't
Separate.
shave.
Some of those are for Michael.
They're also saying no.
No,
So,
bring back
uh,
mustache.
So it's us or the audience, Geoff. Who are you gonna pick? We say shave, they say no.
Well, the audience is sincere, and you guys want to hurt me internally
Well, yeah.
in my heart.
That's a dark road you're
What a
walking
good
there.
friend.
I don't know who to trust.
This is a nice table, by the way.
You
It's
haven't
a
seen
little
it?
sticky.
Had you not seen it
Well,
yet?
it was unveiled last episode. I wasn't on last episode.
Oh, right.
Oh, it still has memory. You can still.
Yeah, it has memory. It's a
Let me ask
feature.
you, Ryan. What
Does that mean?
It means you can make dents in it and then they'll go away.
Yeah, that's true.
Gavin, go ahead. Finish that
What do you
question.
do, Ryan, when we're all on the podcast and you throw down your smoke bomb and disappear behind
He
it?
pees in beds.
No,
you
that's
just-
what my dog does until we give her medication. What I do is I relax into the room of silence and just go like.
Without any moonballs flying
I,
out?
So
I
nothing
take my
productive.
clothes off and roll around on your desk.
Man,
is what I do.
The moonball core has been evolving
It has.
ridiculously.
It's going to a different
It's
place.
barely-
With you two, it has.
It's become like when we were like 3 months in of singing It's a Jungle Out There, where it doesn't resemble anything,
Yeah.
any of the words.
we just
or-
keep building on it.
It's just a tone.
I think
Yeah.
earlier I heard me.
Well, I watch from my desk the moonball. Not that I don't participate because I do all the time. Jeff has always been like
I go
not
fast.
a late caller, but it's like
I-
as late as is acceptable.
I want the last syllable to be out as it leaves my hand.
Right. He'll go like as he lets go of it,
Yeah.
he'll call it out. Trevor's been guilty of late calls.
Oh, I've been guilty of after bounce calls.
Yeah, he'll throw it and you'll
just
hear
get
the bounce, and then
distracted.
he'll yell it as more of like a duck, not
Yeah.
like a moonball's coming. And then Gavin and Ryan have been doing this thing where they go, man,
There's a strategy there. There's a
Anyone
strategy.
in the audience know what we're talking about at this point?
Well, everyone knows the way moonball works. You call moonball,
Yeah.
and then you can throw the moonball at the wall. It has to bounce, but you can throw it as hard as you want. And basically, it's A, a warning to the room. There's a moonball coming. And B, it's a like, whatever happens isn't my fault because
Exactly.
I've called it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here's what I like about the altered moonball call, though, is that it takes you a minute to process. You hear it and you're like, is that a moonball call? Because it sounded like yeah, yeah.
And by then, it's
At
already
that point,
out.
it's already
That's my
in your
version
face.
of what Jeff does. It's just I'm slowing down your reaction time.
Which pretty
What
much.
do you guys do when you hear, like, when you start to because when you recognize that you've heard moonball, but you were
Right.
distracted, so it's too late to do anything proper. What is your move?
Double
I
arm
have a
over the head.
specific thing I do.
This and down.
See, I have a
I go
thing where
like-
it's like I'm
Duck and
too
cover.
scared to look for it, so I'll just turtle up. Like
Yeah,
I'll
you just-
go
Like
in.
if you have that much time, I do.
just go like this.
I go like this. I just lean my head
Yeah.
into it, so I like try to minimize the amount of this that gets hit and just try to go for the hard part. So
I usually
anytime
just get it
if you
off
watch,
an
anytime
arm
somebody goes, and I'm like in my desk, I go.
Is literally you can do it. And the whole like meh thing started because
Meh?
Gavin did it
Yeah.
off camera. Once we were doing normal moonball calls, everything was fine. It was your standard game of moonball.
Like
and
it's
then
a game.
And then Gavin goes, "Yeah, there's no points or winner."
Yeah,
And
I
then-
love. We had some guests in from full screen yesterday,
And talk
and we were
about
explaining. We were
moonball.
trying to. Every time people come in, they're like, anytime we have guests at Rooster Teeth and they do a tour, they're always like, "Oh, we'll go spend a little bit of extra time with the Achievement Hunter guys because they're wacky,
Right.
They're doing stuff. They got the dildos and stuff. It's fun." And for any dude or lady dude that's in like a suit and is like, "I'm an accountant and I do all of this important stuff," and they come in, they're like, "I can be a kid again for 10 minutes."
Ah.
Yeah, what are you kids up to? So I always feel like I need to entertain. So yesterday we were trying to play Moonbear with them, and then one of them goes, "How is this a game?" I was like, "Yeah,
They caught
I
us.
guess it's
Yeah.
not."
They're on to us.
There's no points or winners, but several losers. But Gavin takes the moonball, and it was the first time he had made a call like that, and he goes, "Mimbo," and he threw it, and it didn't even hit the wall. It just went straight into the keno and smashed the bulb.
And it's always an absolute yikes because it's
Yeah.
never on camera, and
Right.
and you just sat there just like.
We did film you turning the light back on with the moonball, though.
True, I fixed the light.
Yeah.
briefly.
And then off. And then it's just now
And then it was
works.
like
Yeah.
that was during Awu. I randomly looked at the light after a whole thing. That's probably gonna be a video on social or something.
What was
And-
that?
Where one of the China ball lights went out, and then Gavin threw a moonball at it to turn it back on, and we thought it shattered, and then during Awu it was just on again.
There we go.
And like during Awu, I looked at Gavin and I just went. And then, like, he pulled out his phone and started filming it. It was, stuff happens in our room.
We got the
True.
full screen people in on the game too. They moonballed.
They moonballed. They threw something.
One of them
Maybe-
participated,
maybe-
yeah.
Yeah, I think Kyle has now had a go at the $100 hole and the moonball.
We haven't hit that $100 hole in a while.
No one's ever got it.
It's
Well,
always-
it's been
we gotta get back to
overtaken
that.
by the stuff.
It's always a weird one too when people come in because you don't know how cool they are. Like Kyle from Full Screen is pretty cool, and so she was there, and some other people we'd never met before. And so Kyle comes in, and her thing is she goes, "Oh, Jeff, tell him about the hole thing in the ceiling." And there's a giant 82-inch dildo sticking out of that
It's-
hole,
it's a
and I have to
large
go
one.
like, "All right, well, to the right, to the just left of the dildo."
like right above the
See that
head.
giant
kinda,
dick that's
yeah.
been looking at you
that
since you
hole, not
walked
the
in,
other
but you didn't
400 holes we
notice.
put
Yeah.
in the ceiling since then.
Right.
The hole just left of the big dildo. Well, try to put a ball
It's a
in
good
that?
marker, yeah.
And I'm like, and the whole time I'm like, is this? HR's gonna talk to me.
Now, someone in the chat just yelled tits, but I don't know what that's referring to, but what that reminds me of is that we do have
Tits.
out in the office now on Michael's desk.
Oh, that's
because
true.
Someone
Oh, they're
sent us,
gone now,
like,
right?
porn.
No, that's
I think they're still there.
You mean they were gone?
You mean the blur that's on his desk?
Did someone get rid of that?
Every now and then?
Because it was in there when, like, a bunch of full screen people walked in.
Well, he also put
That was
labels.
something else from Awu, right?
I'm not sure if we've shown the labels Michael made for my desk. Have we showed that on camera?
I don't
No.
think so.
So
Are
one
they-
of my monitors.
Can we?
How offensive are they?
One of my monitors says my table says little dicked bitch, and my monitor says drippy cum sucker,
Nice.
and then the other one just says HIV positive. And that's the first desk you see when you walk in.
We like to keep our terrible.
Ezra brought someone in today. I hope he didn't see that. Maybe
Could have been.
your
We
head
were just,
blocked
that's
it.
why we distract them with the moonball. We gotta
true.
keep their eyes up
Yeah.
and focused on what might be coming.
Or any ceiling tiles that might fall down. See,
happen.
the audience has been reminding us that, like, oh, they just cleaned the office. But what they don't know is we've moved the mess upwards. The ceiling is trashed.
Dude, ceiling's
Trevor,
garbage right now.
we
Falling
cleaned the office
apart.
yesterday. You put cheese whiz everywhere.
Well, I didn't
There's
put it there.
spots all over the ground.
They didn't
Animal.
start with
There, he
me.
left
What
it.
animal?
One
You're
of your
right.
Animals.
You
Which-
know it
Start
wasn't
with
me.
me.
left a box of open Cheez-Its.
Someone threw it.
Threw
I
it?
remember it. Someone threw a box
I'm
of
not throwing
Cheez-Its.
Cheez-Its.
Oh, I tried to get a moonball down out of the light with a box of Cheez-Its.
There it
You
is.
left it open. We had a,
open.
there's an ant colony in
Those
the
were
Cheez-Its.
perfectly good Cheez-Its that I was using for lunch substitutes.
There's just 1,000 ants waiting for us. Like, where did they come from so fast?
I
They
am convinced.
know.
1,000 ants.
Listen, I'm convinced there's a colony in the wall, and we have a sledgehammer, so we should just get in there and figure it out.
Get in there.
You know what they call that?
Achievement Hunter extermination.
You know what they call
What
that?
do they call that?
You get a colony of ants on a wall.
What's that?
It's called a wallony.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know how you didn't see that one coming.
God damn it.
I don't even know why you continue to ask.
I just, sometimes you gotta let him go, have his moments, because otherwise it builds up.
Here's the thing.
Right, it's true.
Do we sledge the wall open or do we cut it open?
Or we mount bouncy bowling bally dooey into the wall.
Let me
Where's the tape? Yeah, what do
posit
you got?
another
What do
opportunity.
you got?
Controlled burn.
We're gonna
can't-
get the boring company's
Here's the
flamethrower
thing.
at some point, right?
You said that we're the people that shut us down for that kind of thing. can
Right,
hear it.
right.
These
No,
dickheads.
these lovely people,
I mean,
don't.
lovely dickheads.
Right.
They can't stop us from burning our own office. We just can't burn their office.
That's a good
I don't know if
point.
that's accurate.
Michael.
Here's the thing. Trevor keeps
Tyler.
ratting us, though.
What's that?
You're the rat. You're the one
Listen.
that's just like, hey,
No.
What if we go? What are we gonna do the
I
cheese
have,
thing?
I have
man.
more. I have more to say on that. Actually, turns
what
out
do you
what
got?
are these little bubbles on this? Turns out
Memory
Neil
bubbles.
ratted us out.
Neil?
That's how John
Where's that
got
rat?
out in the first place.
What did Neil rat us out on?
He ratted us out. Well, we were gonna do this thing. So the whole post-production office has these super unergonomic chairs. So we replaced them with these great, nice new high back chairs that are supporting their lumbars and everything. So we were gonna get rid of the other chairs.
That seems like you've just removed their impetus to work.
Right, now they're not in a sweatshop anymore.
Well,
They
just
need
take
to
the
be
chairs and make them
uncomfortable.
stand. So we were gonna do an office space thing where we took them outside and the old chairs and beat the old chairs with chains and bats and shit and maybe blew one up. I don't know.
How
What are you
beat
doing,
up a
Jeff?
chair?
Smell it. I haven't
smack it
smelled
around.
whiskey in a long time.
Dude can smell it.
You
I'm
did
at
the
a
same-
year next week.
You're gonna get
next
drunk.
Friday.
Don't
Next
smoke
Friday
too
is a full year. So
Damn.
you know what that means.
What's it mean?
Shots.
I'm gonna get so drunk Friday I die. No, I'm not drinking.
But anyway,
such a
yeah,
lightweight.
like immediately he wanted to get HR
don't know.
involved with insurance and like talking about spring-loaded chairs.
Right.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, we're not putting him in a trash compactor. We're just smacking him around a little bit.
You just
But-
said explode one, maybe.
Well, I didn't say that to him,
All right.
so it doesn't count.
Fair enough.
Sounds to me like he just gave you more reasons.
You
to fucking
saying we
open
should
those things up.
hit the wall open with a sledgehammer makes me think that we should do a like low budget version of every Rainbow Six operator.
Oh, Jeremy, that's a great
awesome.
idea.
We should do a thermite with sparklers, like they all go off and like.
That's a great
Well, here's
idea.
the thing: we can't have Sledge have an actual sledge. You'll have to give him like a hammer or something.
Listen,
We
we,
can make
use
a
what we
show.
have. We have a sledge. We're using it.
All right, Trevor, we got a new
Yeah,
show
yeah,
called
yeah.
Discount Siege.
Gotcha. I'm already in.
All right,
Get good on the go.
I love it. I want to do this.
Rainbow $6.
We can use the cheese whiz to do the fucking.
What the hell would Tachanka be?
You can get
we'll
those Nerf.
get one of those,
Oh.
yeah, the Nerf turret back.
Yeah.
What
I mean, we
Nerf
got-
turrets
we
in like a broom.
Or we can get something that shoots. We can get something that shoots bouncy balls. We got like 10,000 of those.
Oh, that's
We're
true,
gonna-
yeah.
Where did those go?
They're in a
still in the
bin
door.
by the door.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
they're in a bucket.
We had one of my favorite visual moments come out in a video recently, and it was Trevor running into a giant ball.
Yeah.
Oh, Trevor disappearing into the
Disappearing.
giant ball is awesome.
I got sucked into that.
We're really.
Because the hole was this big, and I just thought his head was gonna go through the slit. He
Yeah.
completely vanished right in front of my eyes. It was just his shoes.
It
sticking out.
offered no resistance. I slipped right in.
Is that what you were expecting?
No, I actually had no expectations. I'm going to run full on into that
And
hole.
then whatever happens, happens.
And then I went.
and you got reverse born.
Yeah.
Where do we go from there? All right, so we started with like bouncy balls, and then moon balls, and then 12-foot inflatable balls.
No, that was only 6 feet.
That was 6 foot. We have a
started-
12 foot.
And
Well, then
forgot,
that's where we go.
You forget we had bowling balls in there too.
There were bowling balls, but they were shorter lived.
Can we take
Because they caused more
here we go.
damage.
Oh, this is
This is me
Travis.
slipping
That's the
into
hole.
The
Travis
disappearance of
disappeared.
Trevor.
That's the hole there.
Yeah. And Trevor actually goes into it.
It's only a couple inches.
Gone.
I just get full on slurped in. Michael, where'd he go? But yeah, we have the 9-foot ball. I feel like we should play some mega soccer. Just take it to the park or something. We just need a 20-foot
I
goal
mean,
now.
that 6-foot ball was already to the point where a single limb would not stop it,
Yeah.
or a full Jeremy.
I jumped up in the air at one point and double hit it with both arms, and it put me on the
It
ground.
laughed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
Jeremy
thing
knows
was,
what I want to do with the next ball.
What?
Is it put it under someone's desk and
Put
inflate
it under
it?
Jeremy's desk and plug it in and turn it on.
Why is it my desk?
It's funny.
Because your desk is at the end.
I think your desk would be hilarious.
It makes sense.
Mine's
We couldn't
like,
do.
it
We
would go
couldn't
into
do
the
my.
mixer.
We couldn't do my desk because it's me.
If it's my desk, it is yours.
Can't do Geoff because it's him.
All my stuff's going there.
That's true. It will probably just turn his desk on top of your desk.
Yeah.
The desk sandwich.
We should just inflate it at, take it somewhere out there, inflate it, put it pretty far away, and everyone just gets blow darts and see if we can nail it.
That's not a bad idea.
you're saying-
Across a public park.
Hey,
Right, yeah.
Somebody had an
Engineer
idea.
Yeah.
what's the fastest we could inflate that thing?
The fastest?
Yeah.
1 second.
Oh, maybe with one of those pressurized canisters from an airbag.
It depends on
The
it
really
depends on
big
the
one.
compressor.
that'd
you
be
wanna get.
awesome.
Should we get just like an industrial compressor and really hook that baby up?
'Cause-
Let it rip.
Well, I mean,
That'd throw something real far if it
you
was
can
on top
make
of
your
it,
own
wouldn't it?
compressor to an extent. Just get a tank
put-
and
we'll
fill
put
it
debris
with a
inside.
valve on it. You just keep filling it and upping the PSI, and then attach the out to the ball, have a valve, and then you just open the valve, and it all comes out
Can
at
someone
once.
sketch up a blueprint of that?
I like it going from flat nothing to 12 feet to exploded.
Right.
I mean, that's the ultimate.
We can make the world's largest airbag.
Yeah.
And then we'll all stand in front of it, and then when it goes off, we'll all fly back.
No.
Mostly.
We fucking drive a car into it.
Yeah.
It's an airbag for the car.
Oh, reverse airbag.
Yeah.
I like that.
Or
I'll sign off on this.
This will be a new safety.
That way,
wait,
we
wait,
just
is it like
avoid
against a wall?
Yeah, it's got one device on the wall, and the wall detects when something's coming at it. It's like shit, and it goes. Poof.
Or maybe another car.
Speaking
gonna
of
do
shit,
nothing.
What,
how's
yeah.
your butthole?
Dude, we had chili yesterday,
I
Geoff,
had a
if you
bloody
remember.
asshole this morning.
Dude, it was so hot. That chili was so hot, I almost forgot it.
When did you have chili?
It basically came out the same it went in, Geoff.
We went to get chili yesterday
Okay.
for lunch. Me and Trevor and Alfredo.
So we went.
Which, by the way, they're a lot of fun to go to lunch with, by the way.
You were on your phone most of the time, Geoff.
Oh shit.
Yeah, well.
Oh.
Only when you're on your phone.
I know Jeff has a phone.
I pulled my phone out
I can
because you pulled
corroborate
out
this.
your
You
phone.
pulled your phone out because you were like,
We started getting
you were like,
business.
because I saw you ask Barbara if it was okay if you had chili.
Anyway,
You knew you
That
life
chili-
was shit the minute that got out.
so
right?
so
I love it too because Trevor goes, I got the 3X chili.
Uh-huh.
I like spicy stuff.
yeah.
And Trevor goes, I don't know if I want spicy. I'll get the habanero chili.
Yeah,
it's
and
hot
Lenny
as fuck.
Habaneros
okay.
are good, but like I didn't expect it to be
It's
habanero
hotter than the 3X
oil.
chili. It's fucking habaneros. Your
I
chili was
fucking
hotter
know
than
that.
my chili.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
well,
wait,
how on,
oh,
well,
it's
wait,
hot. I
it's
don't
harder than a
want
3X
that
chili.
hot.
You can't put 3 X's on something and have it not be as hot as a habanero.
The
Good
habanero
point.
chili is special chili. It's from there's like the chili with the heat index, and then there's like, here's our special chili.
Listen, I knew it was going to be spicy. I just didn't know how spicy it was going to be. Even Jeff Ramsey, who's eaten there on many occasions, has said, "Oh, this is extra spicy today."
It was a little spicy.
On a totally unrelated note, have you guys ever had a shit so bad you basically just had to strip down nude and just sweat half of it out?
I feel like
I
that's
can't
like a
sweat
story
the
Jeremy.
Sweat the shit out of you.
No, just a real.
Turning brown.
That's not literally.
The heat from the shit was making you hot?
I mean, I might have just been hot anyway. But
I've had shit
it was
so
a
bad that
sweaty
it's not
shit,
worth
man.
wiping. I just get in
I
the
might
shower.
as well.
You know what? You can even courtesy wipe.
I might as well have taken another morning shower. It undid everything.
What
Well,
does that
yeah.
mean?
It was that bad, Ryan.
But what was
What does that mean?
like? The
I
sweat
don't
bad.
get
was
it.
your
I don't know.
butthole so dirty you needed a shower?
No, I sweat. I'm animals. I sweat so badly because of how hot this shit was. It was just.
It
It
warmed up
was
the
just.
room.
It raised your internal
I
temperature.
reproduced another bowl of chili.
I bet that was triple X.
I can't read today. I looked over earlier and I saw somebody wrote, "Man, I hate Achievement Hunter," and I thought that sucks. And I went back to comment on it, and they actually said, "Man, I love Achievement Hunter," but I read it as hate.
Wow, you're in a
Somebody
dark place.
else just said burning or said something. Well, what I read was racist, so I won't say it out loud. I was like, "Whoa, that's right." Oh, I didn't say that at all. What's wrong with my head?
What is wrong with your
I
head?
don't know. I'm reading wrong
That
today.
chili's still
I like
kicking.
duo achievement in the chat because when Terrorize came on earlier, they were like, "I love this song," and I was like, "Yeah."
I was singing.
And I had to run up to the TV to read their name.
So were you naked having a shit because you took all your clothes off because the shit was?
Were you taking your clothes off while you were shitting?
This was
Were you
like a-
you're
this
like
was
shitting
like
and
a-
you're like, this is bad.
I'm like, all right, I gotta take a dump.
Yeah.
Oh, this one's just one of those where you're just like,
I don't need
You're
glasses.
like
I
a
can
Jersey
see
guy
very
getting
well.
ready for a fight.
oh,
Shirt off.
I had to put up a fight.
In a lot of ways, he was fighting.
I don't know what taking the shirt off achieved.
yeah.
Are you hoping to put it back on after you stop sweating? Is that
I ruined my clothes, man.
You two went with Alfredo. What did
Save
Alfredo
yourself.
He got.
Well, he's not in today, so who knows?
Well,
he got.
that's what I was wondering.
He
He
got
doesn't like
tamales.
He had to go back to San
He just got cream
He just got
cheese.
tamales.
It was so bad he went back to
Because
San
I know dude had to
Francisco.
fly at some point, so that would have been a real nightmare for everyone on that plane.
I am Goog, man. Thanks.
Goog man.
I like that you're
Appreciate it.
responding to a comment about
Ezra
a mystery.
Cooperstein's in the
Ezra.
chat.
Oh my God, Ezra!
Hey, wait, I look busy.
Work.
And, I think if we push the one video to the left, it'll raise output by
Strategy.
3.7%,
Synergy.
Complete.
and that is our 2018 pricing structure.
Good meeting.
Algorithms.
Yes.
SEO.
Yeah.
That peach moonshine gets less good when you drink it in real big gulps.
Yeah?
You have to take
Pour
a
me
shot
a
off and
little.
sweat it out.
Pour me
How
a
do
little
you
of this one.
still have any of that?
I opened this one on Wednesday.
But still, you guys have been pounding that shit. He said it weeks ago.
Oh no, I finished one bottle. I took another one home, and then I opened this one.
Every time we play Hitman, you go through half a bottle.
Yeah, but we don't play Hitman often.
You hit me the other day.
What, this?
I don't know. Give me a normal shot.
Okay.
I'll take that. I don't give a shit.
What's the worst noise you can make?
Probably the sound that I took this.
You have my permission.
Ow.
Is that your worst noise?
That was a bad one.
That is
bad
pretty
one.
bad. I don't. By what criteria?
I don't know, just like the worst noise.
For the
What
audience.
about your new noise that you were doing in golf?
That was
I
pretty bad.
warned my stream about that.
I don't know what that noise is. What are you talking? I don't.
You're
It's when
like
you do
happy
something-
noise in golf now.
Your new patented noise.
I don't know what it was.
It was. You know, I know exactly what it was.
I know what it was.
It was. Didn't he go? Good.
I think,
Was it goop?
I thought it was
Good.
grip at the end.
Good.
Oh yeah. Like, yeah.
If I had to spell, it'd be G-O-O-I-T.
I can't say it because I didn't goop.
Right.
I didn't do
Right.
it.
Right,
Good
but the
habit.
thing is, it's also Jeff's microphone, which for some reason, regardless of whether or not we turn it down, will always go back up to amplify Jeff's voice.
Certainly doesn't happen after
So-
you guys leave every day.
He gets right up on the mic. We all have the headphones in. He'll get a shot in golf. He'll get a birdie or something, and the next thing you hear is your brain clawing its way out through your neck while he goes, "Goop!"
Thank God
It's-
that doesn't happen often.
It's brutal.
You know what? I made a joke for the editors the other day, and they thanked me for it.
Yeah?
Really?
Yeah.
What was that?
I made a sync joke, and Kent sent me a message to thank me so much for how funny he thought it was. I really appreciated it.
I don't know if did we find out who edited
SYNC.
who
for
edited the
non-editors.
things to do that just came out, the Shocker X.
That was Alec Agabon,
Alec
the,
did
new,
that?
the
Alec
newest
did a
of the
great job.
editors.
It was
yeah.
funny as hell.
Yeah, dude. Yeah.
Like
Comments
this
in it.
editing where he cut back to Jack.
Oh, yeah.
He's going.
That's great.
We should play it. It's really funny.
You know what I
So
watched?
funny.
You know what I watched a little
If
bit
you
of
guys
this
can
morning.
find it, it's at about. I think it's at like
12
20.
minutes.
Is it 12 minutes or I thought it was
I
like
thought it was
20.
12.
There's
No,
plenty
it's
of
like-
comments
you know,
talking
It's
about
all in
it
the
too, so-
comments. If you go to the video and look at the comments, they're like best part is Jack dying.
the
at
comments
this.
are gone.
Click on that.
I finally sat down today and I watched. When I first came in, I watched about 15 minutes of the Oregon Trail video.
Oh, it's hard, isn't it?
It's awesome. It's fun. I loved every second. I watched the last 15 minutes.
I haven't seen
it was
it all yet.
funny. I didn't realize how religious we all were with it. Like I didn't remember that part of it. Yeah, we're all like doing stuff for God. And we're all very like Christian, like very Southern Christian-y, like pro God.
I remember I didn't commit enough.
And
I
then
was
Jack's
only,
thing
like,
at the
half
end
in 'cause
was
I kept having
fucking-
to resurrect people.
Jack's thing in the end was one of the funnier things
I'm just gonna sip on this.
of all time.
Ooh, Gavin Free.
Things are gonna get
Gavin Free.
I had a friend staying with me this past week.
Your dad?
Your dad is a great.
Well, no,
friend of
I
I
mine.
think it's great that your dad is your friend.
Yeah.
My dad, he is, but my dad showed up like a week ago, right? Week ago today.
You make it sound like you just showed up.
Because I brought him in. I mean, kind of did. And then so I brought him in here, and so he stayed until
Oh shit.
Monday morning. Then Tuesday morning, my friend showed up. The best man at my wedding. He showed up because he's moving here. So he's like, he came down here to just like stay with me while he looked for
Why is
apartments.
he moving?
Can I interrupt you for real?
He just wants to.
Can I tell a micro story real fast?
Go
about
for
that
it.
before you get any
Go
further?
for it. Go for it.
Jeremy was telling me this yesterday morning, and I go, your friend's moving here? And he goes, yeah, he's moving here. And I said, does he want to work for us? And he goes, no.
Well, okay. I went.
And I go, does he not know about Rooster Teeth? And he goes, yeah, he knows. And I was like,
Well, I said no because the reason I said no is because he has a good job. Well, he's got a job that he likes. I think it's shitty because he literally stays at home for like a couple of months at a time, month or two, doesn't work, and then
milks horses.
goes out on a ship into the Pacific Ocean
There's
and
a
works
weird
out
place
on
to
a
milk a
ship for
horse.
like 3 or 4 months. He just lives on a ship.
What kind of
That
ship
entire
stuff
time.
does he do?
It's like government related stuff.
Oh, like top
You
secret.
can't talk
Stuff
about
you
it.
can't really even tell me
Oh, I
about.
bet he gets danger money.
Danger.
He actually works for the same company my dad does.
Call that
and,
hazard pay.
So you don't know what your dad does either.
No, I know what my dad does to an extent. But,
To an extent.
No, he works for Raytheon. Raytheon's like a
Oh, shit.
government company. Like they.
Oh, hey, Jack.
Raytheon.
There's Jack getting zapped. Can you play that again with the sound?
Oh, Jeremy, what's up?
See me?
What are you doing there?
Oh, it's turning up.
I don't know. I warped down here.
Why won't he stop?
Shit, Trevor.
Oh, that's my
Jack's the
amazing
best.
tumble.
But anyway, so his name is Andrew. So Andrew came and stayed with me, and
Did you bring him by the office at all?
he's been by the office before. I didn't bring him by this time around.
Nothing
He's
we can do
embarrassed
can
about us.
impress
He's embarrassed
his friend
of us.
anymore.
Well, no, not even because Andrew's the guy. I used to like go to his place. We'd sit on his couch and turn on Minecraft, and we'd watch the Let's Play.
Milk horses.
Like we were the guys we would like go and watch the Let's Plays with each other and stuff like that. So he was really into it, and he still watches the content, and when he can, because he can't watch it on the ship really. So he like comes home and he kind of binges some stuff.
Is
So
he proud of you that you're in it now?
I mean, proud of me. I mean, he watches it still, and he like
he tolerates it even though
right.
now
So
it is.
he was talking to me about it, and he brought up Sea of Thieves. He's like, dude, it was like the funniest shit, like Sea of Thieves. I was laughing the whole time, and I was like, oh, so you like kind of like the RP style stuff? And he goes, well, then I watched Oregon Trail. He's like, couldn't really get through that one. And then he goes, why Shaggy? And I was like, listen, all right, I had a plan going into it. Everyone else did something else, and I stuck with Shaggy.
That was great.
you mean
I'm
Snaggy?
excited to do it again.
Snaggy.
And
yeah.
the video did well enough.
Yeah.
I've got Andrew Panton, Michael's got Andy Blanchard, and now Jeremy has Andrew.
I've got Andrew.
Yeah.
Andrew Panton,
What?
Andrew Blanchard, and then my Andrew.
Yeah. I love Andrew Panton.
Andrew Panton's a really funny
been-
guy. I didn't even realize how
why did
funny
he
he
stop
was.
streaming?
I've been a little.
Because the month ended.
I've been a little
but
depressed.
Jeremy,
I know.
I've been a little honestly
yeah, it's gone.
depressed with my nights because he doesn't stream anymore, and I don't know what to do with myself. Because I had to watch like 20 days in a row or
Yeah.
something. 2 or 3 hours a night. I mean, I still I talk to, instead of watching him stream, I just talk to him. I make him talk to me on Slack all night. I'm like, what are you watching on TV? Cool, I'll watch it too, and then we'll talk about it. And he's like, I was gonna go cook, and I'm like, that's okay. You can bring me with you. I'll talk to you later.
He's like, I got 30 chickens left over.
got-
Yeah,
Sure,
what was
it's
his food choice once he was freed from the chicken? What did he go eat?
Maybe an apple.
So
A
I
Big
do
Mac.
know
Tell me
he
it was a Big
had,
Mac.
Yeah.
He had
he
scurvy,
had
clearly,
a
but
fruit
what a
plate and some cod.
Ooh,
Yeah,
cod
his
is
go-to
good.
was cod.
Cod's great.
Canadians, man, live
You
on the
break
ocean.
free a chicken
Live
and go
on
to
the ocean?
cod.
I would.
Does he
He lives
really?
in Vancouver Island.
Oh, okay.
I
I
like
would
the
go-
idea of trying to get scurvy in this day and age.
All right, here's the thing.
Yeah.
Only. I mean, this is probably akin
think
to just
very
asking.
We
easily.
should try to disease each other.
Oh,
Like
shit.
we should have a
All right.
scurvy off. Oh, because I was just
scurvy
listening to
off.
Howard Stern yesterday, and Richard Christie got gout, and I was like,
Wow.
how the fuck do you get gout in today? So we should try to get. We should have a
We should
gout
get
or
a
a scurvy off.
Rabies, we should hit up.
Gout, you'd have to
Tetanus?
not
Tetanus.
Well, we all got
use
tetanus shots
iodized
first.
salt.
Oh, that's
We all
true.
just got tetanus shots for
You're
fucking.
you're immune now. I don't know.
I don't know.
Oh, leprosy. One of us can hit up leprosy.
That's you really have to spend some time with a leper colony.
So what we'll do is we'll
All
have
right,
a
let me
hat. We'll have a hat
Scurvy.
with a bunch of diseases inside,
Leprosy.
and we'll all pull one. And in fact, it'll have a thumbtack on it, so you got to prick yourself with the
fall off
disease.
with
Yeah, doesn't shit fall off you with
Oh.
leprosy?
Your skin just sloughs off.
Oh no!
It's like ghoulism.
Look what scurvy does to your teeth.
Oh dear.
It turns you into a pirate.
It gives you pirate teeth. Yeah,
Nice.
that
Yeah.
makes more sense now.
That's where the accent comes from too. It's like it affects the throat.
Yeah,
how,
they're
okay,
like,
how would you avoid
didn't have
vitamin
enough
C
oranges in
sufficiently
youth.
to get scurvy?
Chicken
aside
dinners
from
every
eating
day
only
for a
chicken?
month.
You could even have vitamin C in chicken if they put like.
Is there
lemon in it.
vitamin C in
Orange
banana
chicken.
Laffy Taffy?
You'd be
You
good.
could baste it with vitamin C.
Because if there's not, I'm
vitamin
avoiding it
88.
pretty hard right now. Unless it's in coffee, Diet Coke, or. By the way,
There's
Hello.
definitely nothing in this, Jeff.
That's
Y'all-
0% across the board.
do y'all ever have problems with
Except for
favor
sodium.
deliveries?
I never used it.
Go on.
I use Fair like once in a blue moon.
I'm
Same.
getting real fucking sick of ordering 2 12-packs of Diet Pepsi.
You get one.
And the first time I did it, I not the first time, but like in the last 2 weeks, I ordered 2 12-packs of Diet Pepsi.
Okay.
I got 2 12-packs of Diet Coke.
Nice.
Do you prime now?
Okay.
This has citric acid in
I'm
it.
already set up for. Yeah, I could. But at 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, they'll
Can
do
I
it.
do Prime now?
No, it closes at 10.
Does it?
Nice.
Yeah,
I think you
Favors
can
open
get it
24
before midnight.
Favors open 24 hours.
No, no, no.
Or at least
It was
at
at
Dave's
Dave's
house.
I
Oh, no.
overfavored
Prime
3 in
now's
the
till
morning.
midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
Go
Yeah.
outside.
Unless no, I think it's still 10.
But I can't. The problem,
checked.
the problem
Question
is,
him?
I
I checked it the other day, man.
because I'm in like a high res now.
Yeah.
It's a thing to get my car in and out.
Walk.
And I don't have. I am next to a Whole Foods, Ryan. I ain't getting Diet Coke at a Whole Foods.
I guarantee
get
you, there's like a
Blue Sky
gas station.
Cola.
There's got to
no
be
gas
some-
Maybe you
stations
like
where I
Diet
live.
Blue
There's
Sky Cola.
it's like
Hey,
7-Eleven.
Sky Blue.
There is a CVS 10 blocks away.
Ah, there you go.
But why don't you just buy loads more than that? Buy it in massive bulk. Buy like 1,000 cans.
Yeah. Go clean
You
out a
see,
Costco
kind of funny,
somewhere.
won so much
So,
LaCroix.
I saw that.
Holy shit.
So then, Diet Coke,
Anyway.
I'm on board with. I'm like, okay, I'll take it. The next time I ordered it, I got Diet Dr. Pepper. Also weird.
No,
This-
Dr. Pepper's not anywhere
This
near.
time, last night, that motherfucker showed up with 2 12-packs of Diet caffeine-free Coke.
Oh.
What am I gonna do with
No,
that shit?
no.
So there's a diet.
Take it,
I'm
send
on
it back.
water now.
Okay, so
Can you
yeah,
not send it back?
if it's in a gold can,
too
it's
nice.
got gold on it, that's caffeine free. It's bad. Diet Coke.
Look,
gold.
you just let that person go about their day thinking that they're good at their job.
She was very nice, and I was like,
Was she hot?
No, well, I don't know. To each his own, I guess. But like, I wasn't evaluating her for.
No, right at the beginning.
I'm just trying
No,
to
but I wasn't evaluating.
Not
it.
for Jeff.
I wasn't looking at the person that delivered me Coke to
Then
say.
you're doing it wrong.
You're right.
I don't like Favor. I don't like their default tips because they're always a percentage of the item cost. So once I was going to Austria and I realized I don't have a coat here, so I quickly favored one. It was like a $200 coat. And the tip was like $80. It's like the guy just bought a coat and gave it to me. Why am I paying $80? And you can't go back after they've deducted the tip. That's bullshit.
Wait,
So-
so
Shitty.
can you
can.
lower it beforehand?
Yes.
Yeah, there's a window where you can change the tip, but I didn't look at
and
it.
that window's 24 hours. by the way.
So it sounds like it's
Oh.
your fault.
Well, yeah, but they put the charge through at like 5 a.m., so you wake up the next day at 7.
I do want to
Boys,
clarify.
be on your best behavior.
Gavin,
Or
When
children
your
present.
favor, by the way, when your favor
Okay.
is delivered, you get a note on your phone that says, "Hey, your favor's arrived. Please look at the bill and be sure to pay. Tip if you feel appropriate." And then you deal with it.
But it automatically puts one on there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I don't know if it. I guess it does.
Look at
What's that?
that.
We gotta guess.
It's the surviving members of the Jones family.
Surviving.
Hi, Denise.
She's like, no.
That's okay.
We have like backup.
You want a binky?
That's the quietest.
I'm
cry
obviously
ever.
not spending enough time with these.
Oh no.
Jeff makes
There we go.
There we
this
go.
one. Jeff makes Iris cry. Please.
Is it Ryan?
Shy. I know.
It's Ryan.
It's Ryan. I
Who
know.
gets this one, Kenzie? This is Jeff's.
Oh.
So Michael has something for you from his sick bay.
Oh
I
god.
bet it's banana
Burn it.
popsicles.
Burn
What
it.
is it, Jeff?
He's gonna open it
Yeah,
first.
but
You get a banana popsicle, and you get a banana
You can
popsicle.
have
You
a
get a
banana
banana
popsicle.
popsicle, and you get them.
Oh shit,
Eat
man!
them. They're so good.
I got lunch. Lunch is ready.
She's like, what the hell is that?
Look at the baby!
Don't touch.
Dude, if y'all start eating, she'll want food too. She'll want to join in.
Oh,
now
she's
it's on.
watching
Now it's
closely.
on.
Very
Oh
closely.
yeah, she's like, I saw.
Now
it.
it's
How dare
on.
you?
Hi, Iris.
Who the hell are you?
Do you think she likes Jeremy because Jeremy looks the most like a baby?
I do look like a baby.
Creepy, huh?
Cuddle up. Goodness.
What's your
How'd
baby
Michael feel?
voice?
Nice.
What you
better.
got? What you got?
Nice. Back to his sarcastic self.
Oh,
pretty
good. So glad.
The tongue work was good.
Yeah,
So
that
we're
was
just
good.
giving it to her right now. Walking around. Yeah, thought we'd stop by.
All right.
Hold his finger. Do it. Goodness. She's just so confused right now.
Yeah.
There's a lot to
Get a
take in.
sick dad.
Yeah. Luckily, she's not sick. She's good.
That's good.
Yeah, we kept her quarantined away
Well,
from
it's just
most
like
of
food poisoning.
That's probably good in
right?
general to keep
Yeah.
her quarantined away from Michael.
Exactly.
should be
We should
okay.
buy sell the whole
Hazmat
house.
suit.
Hi, little girl.
Keep the
So you
contaminants
can hold the
in.
baby.
He said it was the food
Oh, how long before he
Oh,
turned
what?
that thing into a waste lemon?
I would doubt that. I've had the food you made before, and it's
I
delicious.
made.
Fill up.
These taste
made
really
stuff
good.
for
Are these the ones you
One
eat
thing
for
of
dinner?
cheese there,
Yeah.
it's
Oh,
over
the
for
exact
us.
one?
And Andy was
check it
there
out.
too. So,
I'm gonna show you something right
I
here.
got lunch.
No, you don't.
yeah.
Well,
It wasn't
okay.
my show.
Give me lunch.
Now you have lunch.
Meatball.
6 of those, that's a meal.
And no scurvy.
You don't
Now I
have
have lunch and no scurvy.
calories a pop.
That's only,
Jeremy's
you can have that. That's only
Not
300
yours.
calories.
Why do they have 2 sticks?
I know.
Because you can bring them apart.
Her eyes are so blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's some artwork. That's a bar. You won't need to go to one of those for a while. So don't. I said that's Jeremy's bottle. Don't touch it. That's not yours.
Right. Yep.
Yeah.
Mine.
It's a different kind of baba.
Right.
Can she walk or do backflips or anything yet?
She's trying to walk. She's gotten to the point where she'll hold herself up and like do the one hand like lean for stuff, or try and reach over here. But that's it.
And if you talk,
wobble.
backflip.
Yeah. She's trying to talk. I mean, right now she's quiet too. But
There's in that video last night.
Tons of videos of
She
her
was
babbling.
talking like crazy.
if you go to restaurants and everyone else is making noise, she'll want to join in. And you have some wonderful political opinions, don't you? Yeah.
Does she love Trump?
Hardcore.
He's a Texan. What do you expect?
Yeah.
Loves him. What a guy. Goodness.
What a guy.
All right. Well, I guess I'll go take her to see Bernie because he's gonna be pissed if I don't show her
There
off.
you
So
go. I mean, he's pissed all the time.
it's true.
Right.
Bye, Iris. Sorry about Bernie in advance.
It's like, don't touch my foot. Don't do it.
Yeah,
No, I have to.
Michael said, don't let people touch you.
All right, let's go wash you off. Let's go.
Bye.
Bye, Denise.
Time to go bathe in hand sanitizer.
I know this is the most obvious observation you can
Yes.
make about a baby.
Okay.
But it still astounds me every time I see, like Millicent or I see Iris.
Not a baby.
It's like, I know, well, she used to be.
No.
Whenever I see a child, I guess. It's like a perfect combination.
you got you.
Well, yeah. I'm going to get around to it, and I'm breaking the subject here, but
Definitely get those in the freezer.
Yeah.
that's like the perfect combination of Lindsay and Michael. I can see both.
Ah!
I can see both of them in her
Yeah.
face. It's like I don't know.
Yeah.
It's
Hopefully
obvious.
not-
Obviously, that's how it works, but it's still so like strange to me.
I hope she doesn't get the mouth part of Michael.
Oh, she will.
It's horrible.
It's so good.
Different than that.
The vocal
Well-
cords of Michael.
We answered why there's 2 sticks for Gav. You share it, and then you break one off for the homies.
You'd think
You can really
on
smell
the
the banana.
floor.
you'd think I'd get tired of this, but I'm not. It's
Man.
just as good.
Man,
Is banana flavoring
weird.
as good as banana? Gavin?
I
What
really
do
do think you should
Well,
get
banana
tired of this.
flavoring is old bananas, right? Because they ran out for a bit. They had to change what bananas taste like.
Back it up. Rewind.
So the banana.
now wait a minute. Banana
Alright.
flavoring is old bananas.
Let me tell you where
because
this is
they
gonna go.
ran out.
Yeah, let me tell you
Explain
where
that
this is
real
gonna go.
quick.
He's 100% right. He's explained it terribly, but he's gonna
was
lay
you
it out
explain
in a
it?
way that that's it. Well, no, let you do it. And
I don't
then
even
I'll
know the facts. I
translate
just
it.
know
Let
that
me
like,
let you.
banana fake taste is real old banana.
That is correct.
Banana fake tastes
Okay,
a little
That
bit.
is
alright.
correct.
So you're saying that the bananas got old, they don't want to use them for sale as
No.
bananas anymore, so they use them
no.
as...
No. Bananas as a whole tasted different in the past.
So
That is
this
correct.
is a different species of banana to the one that exists right now. This is an extinct
More or
version
less.
of banana.
Well, it was based on the flavor of the extinct
version of the banana.
version.
You know, regardless of whether or not this is a fact, it makes me hate you.
I'll tell you this right now.
That's like more information is filling in.
That
Jeremy's just
explains.
like,
It makes sense to me. It means I'm being historical. And this old bananas taste a hell of a lot better than new bananas. These are so much better than real bananas.
I like a real banana.
I like a real banana too.
Everyone ate them all.
Have you had one of these?
I mean,
No.
you gotta
I'm
wait till
good.
they're
I'm
past
good.
the sour.
I've had banana flavored things. I had the Laffy Taffy. I don't want that.
unripe bananas are all like sinewy.
No. You gotta wait till they're
Sinewy.
just past the green where it's inedible.
How about plantains?
Don't know.
What do you think about those
that
babies?
actually apple flavoring is from a future version of apples that haven't come out yet.
You're full
they-
of
and they
shit, and I still don't like it.
And every time they make that apple, they iterate and make the.
And you know, grape flavor. I don't know what the hell
purple.
happened.
It's
I
just
don't know what the
purple.
hell
It
happened with
isn't
grape
real.
flavor.
That does not taste like any grape.
No,
No, it's purple.
People
Yeah, you're
don't
right. It's
like
purple
grape
flavor.
flavor.
Yeah.
Purple
You know
flavor
who
is the
loves
thing.
grape flavor? Meg Turney. She bloody loves grapes.
It's great.
Does she-
Flavor.
But what about
No,
actual?
no,
but
purple
what about actual
flavor.
grapes though?
Well, everyone likes grapes.
Well, yeah, of course, but I mean, I've never met someone that really likes grapes and go, you know what? I really like this grape flavoring
But
that they put in this.
The idea
powering.
of grape juice to me, like pressed grapes,
Uh-huh.
not like wine-ified.
The
It's grape.
pre-wine.
Yeah, that was
liquid.
shocking to you. I saw that.
What?
That you just didn't know that the grape juice was something. On the podcast, they gave you grape juice, and you were like, "What is this?"
Oh, all right.
He's been
Why?
on a
What
lot
were you
of
about to
podcasts,
say?
Man. You
I just
gotta
don't
narrow
like it.
down.
I don't like the juice from grapes. I just like them to be in their little containers.
That's not juice from grapes.
Grape
You need
juice
the
is not
flesh.
bad.
Who the hell's calling me?
Grape juice isn't great. It's not awesome.
Hey, when was the last time you checked in?
Oh yeah, it is. No, it's not.
Oh, answer it. It's a strange number.
It is a strange
Do it.
number.
Put
No,
a
it's
stick
good.
on it.
Okay. And it's gone. It's gone. Maybe I'll call them back.
If you're ever wondering what purple tastes like as opposed to grape, have grape soda. There you go. Or have Diamond Tap.
It's rats. I couldn't even get through one can. My body rejects.
You don't like
I
grape
remember
soda.
the last time I've tried grape juice.
Grape juice is a different animal.
Aside from, like, I think we used to use white grape juice as a stand-in for alcohol for theater.
Racist.
No, it just looks like champagne.
It looks like champagne, yeah. I can see that.
Sparkling white grape juice. Yeah. And that wasn't great.
I mean, it's not awful, but it's not desirable.
Nah.
I wouldn't go buy a thing of grape juice.
Also, fruit is like the worst if you're trying to avoid calories.
Why?
Well, it's
Because
just
it's got
sugar in
lots
that?
of them.
is it calories? Really? It just has a lot of sugar in it.
Complex sugars.
That's
I know
one
there's
leads to the other.
So a
guess.
smoothie is bad.
I mean, if you don't want calories, yes, a smoothie bad. You know,
You're a pig.
I mean, it's,
What a
it's a better
monster.
replacement than like a bowl of Fruit Loops or some shit.
There's people dying in Africa right now that would kill you to have your fucking popsicle. No, I got my own.
Cheers, Jeff.
I don't want your.
Some kid from Africa, you are.
I'm being responsible. I'm eating my popsicle.
We ended the world in Sky Factory.
we
Dead.
did.
Not the
Sky
one who
Factory is
Bung
over.
half a fucking stick down there.
Sky Factory is over, and if you're a first member, you also saw the beginning of It.
You know what's funny
Idiot.
to me about that? Most people really liked it, and people got what we did at the end and really appreciated stuff. But there are some people that are like, "That was bullshit." That was they fucking cammed it all. They knew they were doing it. They machinimated it. Obviously, we do that shit all the time.
Yeah.
This movie was directed and I hated it.
We do that shit constantly.
The scripts come out on Monday, and we just follow them the rest of the
Table
month.
reads on Tuesday.
yeah.
Then we
No,
have
no,
that.
but we're very often.
Yeah.
More often than you would think, we have an idea. We're like, oh, it would be funny if we did
Yeah.
X.
Well,
and we
also-
loosely.
I mean, what
somebody,
would you
the
do?
one thing I liked is somebody said, no, it's probably like Curb Your Enthusiasm, where they knew where they wanted to end up, and then they just got there
Yeah.
on their
Yeah.
own.
We knew
That's
that we
absolutely
wanted.
correct.
That's what we did.
All we knew is that we wanted the reactor to
Explode.
Spoiler.
Yeah.
But we should wait for people. Well, the
Fuck it.
thing
No,
is-
I think it's out.
It's
yeah,
public
But this
right
is
now.
also the
It is
people that are
public
watching
right
right
now.
now are the people that are.
So on
have already had
Sunday,
early
you're
access
fucked.
to it.
Yeah,
But
so
also,
we,
Sky Factory's public right now.
we knew we
so-
wanted
We
it
had
to
to
happen,
re-
but we didn't know exactly how we were going to get it.
Somebody said my bit made them sad. We actually had to re-record the audio for that to make it
did.
less sad.
Man, I love
and
Skycraft.
it
made me
didn't
sadder.
fix what you called the game.
Skycraft.
I love
I call
Skycraft.
it Minecraft, Sky Factory, and Skycraft, and they took my Skycraft take.
Yep.
I call it.
It doesn't make any sense.
I don't know.
I like the ending to it though. It's like nice bookends because at the beginning of Sky Factory, you kept calling it Sky Fortress or something like that, and then
Yeah.
you called it Skycraft at the end. So we're just idiots on both ends of it.
Yeah.
In some ways, I think what we did was harder than if we'd scripted it because we didn't know how we were going to make it blow up.
Right, and there was a lot of discussion on how is this thing gonna blow up. And also, Gavin was borderline worthless that Let's Play. He was tired as fuck. He didn't sleep the night before. And he's just like, I don't know. What's
I will say one thing. I will say. One thing I will say.
Sorry, Jeff, I touched
is,
your sickle.
That's okay. Is a little bit of peek behind the curtain. That explosion, while massive and amazing, didn't come close to touching my area with Million.
no.
The
Oh
chicken.
no, it has a radius
So
of about
Ryan
250.
had to copy it and rebuild it like
also
right outside. And we had to
crashed
we had
Oh.
to change the draw distance on our so that it was not visible and it was a whole
Yeah,
thing.
There was
and-
actually a sizable chunk of the base left.
Yeah.
Like everything that was downstairs all the way, the
Yeah, the
on it
bubble, because it's like a
fine.
250 block bubble. So anything that was way down is safe. And then about halfway through Jack's like universe that he was making all
Yeah.
the villages, that's safe. Like about halfway through there.
Yeah.
So what we did with the recamming is the explosion and all the cuts you see was actually the real explosion.
Right, because it crashed.
Because it crashed us right after
Yeah.
it cuts on each
That's why
on
it
each person's
freezes.
view. And then the one that like really goes out.
We just ruined it for Tracy Jackson. I'm sorry, Tracy.
Yeah. The one that goes all the way out, that was recammed by Matt. Matt, like, we did another explosion. He flew over Jack's village, so you could see that. And then, yeah.
That was trying to get that. I fucked it up twice.
Yeah.
Because the first time I was like, oh, I'm gonna get a shot over here from Jeff's chicken village, and you didn't know exactly when the thing was gonna blow up. So
Right.
I was like, oh, I should turn night vision off so it looks right. Open the menu, world explodes.
Yeah, so you just have the menu open, yeah.
And then the second time, we figured out that if you have more than 2 people in there, it
Two
crashes.
people, it won't crash. 3, it will crash.
Hey,
Yeah.
congrats, Z-Clone. You got a smart kid.
All right.
The kid's smart. A 3-year-old didn't count.
Well, with the end of Skycraft, as Jeff likes to call it, became the beginning of Idiot.
Yeah,
Idiot.
it is beginning.
not
Which,
a-
if you are a
is not
first member, it came out on Thursday, and moving forward from here, it will be on Friday. So that way, it's a Friday to Friday 7-day release. The reason why it came out on Thursday was so that way you can see both episodes at once, both like the
That's
end
what we were
of
talking about when it
Skycraft
started.
and the
I
beginning
say you
of.
should just slap him with it. Just
Slap
move it
him
to
with it?
Friday, right off.
Well, we wanted to make sure that they didn't miss it because a lot of people were still surprised, despite talking about it, were still surprised that it came out
Well, if they
a
just,
week
they
early.
got there and there was like no Minecraft, they'd be like, "Where did Minecraft go?" And you just have a little thing that's like,
little
tomorrow.
thing there.
It was very RVB. I agree. Thank
Yeah.
you.
But yeah.
It
So
was,
there you
it
go.
was originally a lot more RVB.
Yeah, anxiety. Someone said it gives me so much anxiety. It's like, perfect. That's what it's for.
We've talked about adding modifiers too, like, and I don't know if we're gonna do it or not, but having
To
something
idiot?
where,
If it so,
well, obviously we need to
don't wanna
do
say
that.
anything.
You don't want to spoil anything.
yeah, we'll talk about that next week.
Yeah.
But at the very least, we're going to try and do stuff.
We're
not just going to sit there.
We feel like we
living.
need to have missions or something.
Definitely.
Because you don't realize it's very easy like to get into a cave and protect yourself.
It's very
and,
easy
like,
to live
not
if
be in
that's all
danger
you're trying
forever.
to do.
Yeah.
Unless you're Lindsay.
Unless you're Lindsay.
Well, yeah,
well.
that's true.
Yeah.
Came out yesterday, right?
For first members only, it comes out next week for everyone else.
Cut it out.
Cut it out.
You
What did
might-
he
you might
say?
have to beep that.
Yeah, that'll. We can.
Anyway, we got a Deadpool going for the office now.
We do.
There is.
There's one in the audience, and there's one in the room, and there's one. I'm just gonna drink this now.
I really
now
need
know
to
the
be
feeling,
less
Gavin.
ballsy if I'm going to make it through this series, because I am not staying safe as much as I should.
I'm just defaulting
yeah.
to playing Minecraft, which is on its own kind of safe.
Yeah, it is
So-
pretty safe.
I need to balls up a little bit.
Well, yeah, you take chances every now and again. You know, you do. Can I jump from this and make that jump?
Right.
That's a good thing we like to do.
Can
I get into this cave and
a jump or
live?
not?
It's just fun. But like, it's also fun to think like, can I make this jump? If the answer is no, you're now out of a series.
Yeah. You know what I have enjoyed is that when we played Siege yesterday.
Oh, we've been into Siege
Fun.
again.
It's a fucking game.
Dipping your
dude.
toes back in.
Fun.
Dipping our toes back in. That's gonna be my new free time game.
Yeah.
We were thinking that maybe instead of because we're in the middle of like trying to figure out the next Get Good, which we talk about in Alu. So we'll talk about Get Good a little bit in Alu Monday. But I was thinking like as a side to Get Good, we should have a series in Siege called the Rankening, where we just play,
the Rankening.
play the 10 games so we get our rank.
Rank
and see how we
boys.
rank.
What we gotta figure out is where we're doing.
Because it reset. Because we were like 2 or 3
I
into
will
it.
say Xbox or PC has ruined me. I went back and tried to play Xbox today. I was like,
Well,
I
PC's
can't aim
easier because
anymore.
nobody in PC can play because they're all crappy.
You keep saying.
Wow.
We flawless victory at everything the other day.
That's because we had Alfredo.
we didn't have
he was
Alfredo.
helpful, but he wasn't everything.
We see what happens.
Jack Patillo was
Here's
good
what
on
happens.
PC. Think about it.
Here's what happens.
The level of play is not that high if Jack's getting 10
Here's
kills
what
a game.
happens, and this is why Alfredo loves to play with us right now. Alfredo's got his
I know.
meta rank that puts him against like good people.
Yeah.
And then he plays with us, and we drag him
Shit,
down.
that's like that.
Gavin
Yeah, we
apparently
do.
too, though.
That's that old Halo 3 day stuff. Like when you,
Exactly.
but I guess in reverse though, because I would have friends. I was just getting back into gaming during Halo 3, so all my friends were like generals. I was a level 1, so I'm going up against like commanders and generals.
Well, I mean,
like
I played
47s and shit.
4 matches today, just like while we were waiting for Off Topic to start.
Uh-huh.
One of them I don't really count because I jumped into a team that was already losing by 2 rounds, and I jumped in and we had 1 less guy. I was like, obviously we lost. But like the first round I jumped in, and this was on PC because I was waiting for my Xbox One to download. I 0 kills. I had nothing. I was just
You're having a rough time.
I was worthless. Like I was.
I think you just were rusty. You just it was early.
Well, then
then
the
was-
game
you knocked
after.
the dust
And then
off.
the game after I got MVP with 7 kills.
Yeah.
And like, but like the first, it really made you realize the difference in the people that you play against. Because the second game, it was like a normal game, you know, play. You just happen to be in the right spot at the right time and stuff like that. The first game, I was like, you know, rappelling outside the building or getting ready to put a fuse thing down. And some guy was just like, impact grenade, doors gone, outside, kill those 2 guys, get inside. Then like the next round, he did the same thing, like jump outside, shoot him, impact grenade, wall gone, in there. I'm like, what the fuck? Like watching this guy.
You're like what a regular soldier feels like when James Bond runs.
Right. I'm like,
Yeah.
like it's just like people jumping in and out of. I was just like, oh my god, I can't even follow.
Where did he get a tank?
Did you ever rank high enough in Halo 2 where your level was like a moon?
I never played
yeah.
Halo 2.
You didn't play Halo 2?
No.
Did you get moon rank?
No, I never.
Moonball?
Never good enough. But yeah, it was like different phases of the moon with different levels.
Really?
And then it became like
that's cool.
I think it was the Halo icon at one point. Like,
Oh, is
yeah,
it?
it
Yeah,
was
I
a bunch of
never-
different things.
I never got high enough to experience.
That's you saw that enter the lobby.
Stab's
and you were
fucking
like,
outing us in the chat to John Mays.
Stab! What are you
Stab,
doing,
Stab,
man?
I'm gonna fucking
What?
stab you in a
Whoa,
second.
whoa.
What the fuck?
God damn it.
Where
I
is
don't
he?
tell everybody about all
Where
the
are
food
you?
you
Mace
steal.
is in
and all
the
that.
chat.
in
Don't
there.
say
Alright,
anything
Fine,
else.
I'll fuck it. I
the
saw
sledgehammer.
Tyler Stab stealing a bunch of cokes the other day
Oh
and throwing them
my
in his
God.
car.
I
at the
saw
end
him
of it.
doing
just
coke while stealing a bunch of coke.
You're right. You're right about that. He was all fidgety. I thought it was because he was
Oh, I
stealing,
just
but it's
burped Coke, whiskey, and moonshine.
yeah.
Sorry, Jeff. That was a play on the field there.
No, so I never really played Halo 2 because the first game I ever played on Xbox was Halo 3. That's when I got into Xbox. And
Is
like
that just because you're young or you just went into games?
when I was really young, my parents got me. The first thing I had was a Game Boy. Played Pokemon, and that was it.
Good man.
Then I got a PlayStation. Played
Crash.
never played Crash.
Oh.
Spyro. Played all of Spyro all the time.
You like Spyro?
I'm okay with it. So, played a bunch of Spyro. I don't think I played much else on the PS1. Tekken 3 was like a PlayStation 1 game and shit like that. PlayStation 2 came out. Played a lot of that. Sports games I was really into. Baseball and football games. I loved that shit. Chaos Theory. I think Splinter Cell Chaos Theory was a PS2 game. That was a great one. Battlefront 2 was a great one. Played all that. Then I just stopped.
Dude, me too.
In there somewhere, I stopped and I got really into like real sports.
Going outside,
like going outside and like
seeing humans,
bike riding and shit like that. Then I got injured and I was bedridden essentially. And like my parents felt bad and they were like, all right, like we'll get you a new game system, you know, so you can play some games while you're in here. I'm like, oh, that's awesome. Thank you. We got an Xbox 360 and Halo 3. And it was like,
And now you're here.
and now I'm here. But like, so Halo 3 is where I started. And you're talking about like the phases of the moon thing. The accomplishment I always went for was in Reach. You could get like medals on stuff, like on certain things. There was like, you could get like a sniper rifle gold medal if you really tried and stuff like that. All I did, I got one gold medal and it was for assassinations.
Really?
And that was it. And that was my whole thing, was all I did was try to assassinate people in that game.
I got a
It was
ton
my
of
favorite fucking thing.
I got a ton of showstoppers because I did bum bait so much. You would interrupt the assassination.
Bum baits are great. But dude, yeah, I always rocked the hologram. That was the one thing I always used in that game. So I'd
Halo Reach was so
throw it out a door and they
Yes.
chase it.
Yes.
and get
Halo what was?
Reach.
I agree. To me, Halo Reach was the best game.
If they
It's like the
remastered
most
that,
fun to
fine.
play, most fun multiplayer, I thought.
Yeah.
2 and Reach, for sure.
But I actually had a very similar journey on my gaming experience. I started with the PlayStation with Crash, played a lot of games there, then got GameCube and PS2, and then I kind of stopped for a while. I did like a bunch of like
It was like a middle
did a bunch
area.
of drugs, did a bunch of sports just through high school and stuff. And then when I swapped high schools, which is a different story, back to a different, like there's two really close high schools.
Is that when you got expelled for the hate crime?
Oh, absolutely. What? No.
yes.
You said yes at first.
Committed to it, yeah.
But yeah, so I had two friend groups, and one was like more sport oriented, and then the other one was more game oriented. And so I started playing more. Like I remember going down to my friend's basement, and they were playing Griffball. But at the time, I was like, I don't know what the fuck this is. What are you fucking playing? And it's this guy's sport. And it was Griffball. And so that actually.
I didn't make it. Gavin made it, but I'm
You made it, and it's your name, and it swung me back into gaming. So I actually got a 360, started playing Halo 3, blah 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 blah. And now I'm.
Halo 3 was like, that was where it was at for me and my friends. We would literally leave high school, meet up at like 7 or 8 or so at my friend's house, like go into his basement and play either Halo 3. When Black Ops came out, we played a fuck ton of that. And then like, I don't know, something. Left 4 Dead. Left 4 Dead was like another big one. And we played that, and we'd stop playing at like 7 a.m.
Good lord.
And then we'd go home, we'd like, change our clothes, take a shower, and then we'd go to school.
Nice.
That was our high school days.
We started doing that with like ODST. We started trying to get the Big
ODST
Master
was-
challenges and
Oh
stuff.
god, yeah.
The worst one was the
so
firefight
fun.
challenge in ODST, but yes,
We made some
definitely super
great
fun.
videos in this
Yeah.
back in the day. And Japan was in some of this.
Oh, yeah.
Jack
Find
died
the-
like 700 times.
Oh my god, you edited that video. He was
Which one? The
mad
Mid
about
Master
that
ones?
edit. Yeah.
Who was mad about the edit? Because I lied about how many times he did.
Yeah. He was like, I'm gonna die 700 times. Back before Jack was funnier. When he'd get upset about stuff.
Jack's been on a roll of
He's
funny
been
recently.
funny.
Yeah, Jack's been pretty funny
funny.
lately.
Like that-
funny motherfucker.
That Shocker X GTA video was so funny because of Jack. At one
Yeah.
point, he was stuck on this bit for about 10 minutes, and then I just came strolling up. I hit the checkpoint before, and I came strolling up, and I just did it all in one go.
Yeah.
And he was
Yeah.
like, "I'm gonna kill you."
He goes, I'm gonna kill you. He's just standing there.
I mean, he also was what he was. Fucking Oregon Trail
Oregon Trail.
Yeah.
He made Oregon Trail.
to me.
Brandine. was-
Brandine.
Yeah, where was that?
Is that woman?
Yeah, Jackson Woman.
Brandine.
Yeah, he's
And then, but
Brandine.
he's possessed by Satan because he dies and gets brought back. He has this whole thing where he goes evil at the end. It's fucking amazing. If you haven't seen it, it's really
Yeah, I
fun.
wanna-
Should, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a good transition for this, but I'm going to do the ad read now.
Okay.
Do you want to do it or does Jeff want to do it?
I think that Jeff, dude, it's up to you.
No, I'll take a bite.
Yeah, I thought he was
Okay.
taking a.
I think less is more when it comes to me doing this.
Got it.
This episode of Off Topic is brought to you by Casper. Casper is a sleep brand that continues to revolutionize its line of products to create an exceptionally comfortable sleep experience one night at a time. Get $50 off select mattresses by visiting Casper.com/offtopic and using promo code OFFTOPIC at checkout. Casper's mattresses are designed by humans for humans. The original Casper mattress combines multiple supportive memory foams for a quality sleep surface with just the right sink and just the right bounce. Casper's breathable design helps you sleep cool and regulate your body temperature through the night. Buying the Casper is easy. Order online, it's delivered to your door in a compact box, and you have free shipping and free returns in the US and Canada. Personally, I love the one I have at home. It's very comfortable, so much better than the one I had before, which used to give me a lot of back pain. Now it's nice and supported. Feels good to wake up in the morning. Considering we spend 1/3 of our lives on a mattress, it is so important to truly sleep on a mattress before committing. So that's why Casper gives you 100 nights to try it out. Get $50 towards select mattresses by visiting Casper.com/offtopic and using promo code OFFTOPIC at checkout. Terms and conditions may apply. That's $50 towards select mattresses by visiting Casper.com/offtopic and using promo code OFFTOPIC, all lowercase, one word, at checkout. Thank you very much.
Sleeping's good.
Sleeping is good.
It's
Very
great.
important.
It's very important.
Without it, you're an idiot.
Yeah, well,
It certainly made me real dumb right after I had kids, not having sleep.
Made you crazy.
I was good. I was normal.
you got lighter on that. There it is. There it is.
It made a great noise.
Jeremy walks up with a granola bar during that. We didn't get it on camera, but he's just like, and this is like shooting out of his
I missed a bite because I was looking for my chair.
Hey,
It was a full-on scarf. It was like the definition of a scarf.
so
Those
I
things
wanna,
are fucking tasty, man. I love those things.
speaking of snacks, and I want to go back to the Cheez-Its, and then I want
You
to go
wanna
back to
revisit the Cheez-Its?
I want to revisit the cheese, really, the conversation. Man, this got
What was
fuzzy.
that?
It was it's easy cheese. It's cheese in a can.
Well, no,
it's
I'm familiar with
very,
cheesy
very
cheese. I just
unnatural
said, how
for a
did it
cheese
come to be
steak.
everywhere?
Well, it started with a Geoff. Well, I guess it started with an announcement, Geoff, and then it continued with Geoff, and then continued with my mouth. And then
What was the announcement,
What's the
Trevor?
announcement, Trevor?
Well, it should be out here very soon, but if you're watching now live, we announced Let's Play Spring Break.
Technically, I think you just announced it because this predates the video, and this is live stream.
Oh my god!
You just announced it!
What? We're announcing Let's Play Spring Break, Geoff! I'm gonna pass out. Oh.
I thought you were drinking.
Oxygen level?
My oxygen's very low. It's getting real dusky in here, Gavin.
He shit out most of his oxygen this morning.
Yes, sure, I sweated it right out.
What do you mean,
So
spring
this
break?
is what I mean. Let's Play Spring Break 4D talent. That's 2 4s. With the entire Let's Play family, Geoff.
Oh, damn near.
Every
You say
single
40
one
talent,
of them.
That's 2 4s?
Yep, because that's what I did with my hands, Ryan. If you were looking with your eyeballs, you get his eyes mixed up again. So we're doing this on
like
March
eight.
30th. We're doing a 12-hour live stream. We're going to Southern California. We're going to be playing games. We're going to have the fucking beach cam. People are going to be fucking, apparently.
You did announce that, yeah.
Yeah,
That
we
was
did
part of the
announce that. So
announcement,
it
yeah.
has to be. It's official now.
Jeremy and I did some simulating.
You did stimulate, rather. Sorry, slip of the tongue.
Attention, I'm sorry.
Hey, you fucked me in the butt.
Yeah,
I did. Did
There
that
was-
make it in?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I made it in. Made it right in. But
definitely- I felt it. I felt it going in.
humped Jeff
you felt
in
just
the,
a little
in the
bit.
video.
All right.
That was surprising to me, because
I-
you don't usually go the fake gay route. But you
I
went
normally
into a
avoid those routes, yeah.
Yeah.
This one I just
Your
was
roots
like,
were
might as well
showing.
go all,
That
go
was
all
like
in.
0 to 100, that one.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I may not have a lot else going for me. My ass is nice.
Yeah?
Right?
You've been
That's
doing your
a-
bum busters?
I got a good butt.
Been doing your kegels?
I was
Yeah.
doing my kegels.
Well, I'll tell you what I'm most excited about this particular reunion season is the return of Loopy Lupe. The paddles brought him back, baby.
I don't know
Is he
how
really
that-
coming back?
Is that
Yeah,
true?
yeah. He's,
Oh.
he's
Trevor
back.
very shyly went, yeah.
Oh.
Well, no, it's funny because like
Yeah.
Trevor was like, "Yeah, I need you to do a bunch of loopy loop stuff," and I was like, "Yeah, whatever." And he goes, "All right, sit down and do it." And I went,
Don't act like I didn't direct you, man.
"I know, I just forgot how to make how to talk."
Oh, yeah,
about it.
that's true.
I forgot the voice.
Well,
for like
this iteration
You
of
just
Lupe.
gotta watch
I only did it once a year ago.
You gotta
that
watch
would've
Rick
been
and Morty
fine.
again.
Yeah.
It'll be right there.
I've already seen all of Rick and Morty. I'm
Right.
not watching it right now.
This
so-
iteration of Lupe is definitely more of a hybrid of old Lupe and some Geoff. I don't know how you managed to do it, but you managed to hit both octaves at the same time a couple times.
At one point,
It was
Trevor goes, no, all right, that's Lupe. And he goes, no, that's you again. You're being you again. And then you go, no, you're both of you at the same time. That's not gonna...
You're like harmonizing your
Yeah.
own falsetto.
It was weird. But oh yeah, he's returned.
Is Garbo Man gonna be at the?
No, don't listen to trash.
I mean, we almost had the origin of Garbo Man there when Greg Miller transformed before
That's
everyone's
true.
eyes.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that was
What
some
do
sort
you
of,
know?
It was a little bit inspiring. That
Tell me what you know.
when did I pour this?
I'm fucking
I don't know.
excited.
You kept saying you weren't drinking.
Oh, it was
You've been
during that.
drinking.
It was during that beep that
I'm
we're gonna have
excited
to replace.
I'm excited about
Oh,
spring
drink
break.
it.
I'm excited about spring break because it's going to be fun. And I'm excited about spring break because so many more people are going to be there this year. Because last year we were able to like prove the concept and it was
Last
successful.
year,
enough that we can afford to bring more people.
We said
together.
we're doing it different, right?
Yeah. And we're doing a little bit
Alfredo
different.
Alfredo's absolutely
He's
going.
Yeah, fucking
That's
Alfredo's
awesome.
going.
Oh, Dust Boy.
And I'm excited.
No, Dust, as soon as the sun goes down, I'm out.
And then I'm excited about getting to hang out with Nick Scarpino because he's like my new best friend. But I'm really excited just to watch Greg Miller be drunk again.
Yeah,
man.
Because he was like,
And
I get to hang out with
lose
my
a
main
Trivial
man,
Pursuit.
Landon.
well.
Yeah, your main man, Landon.
Oh man, that guy.
Yeah, I call him
That guy's been
Mannon.
subbed to my Twitch channel for like 21 months. I was like, what is wrong with you?
Oh, you know what I
Set
just
it
realized?
and forget it.
We should,
You know what I'm saying?
if he's gonna be there, we should get him like a guide dog or something.
That's true.
Right,
Yeah.
yeah. Get him like really,
Get him,
really
like-
dark shades so everyone
Yeah.
knows, right? It's just
And a
like
cane.
not to
He
make
probably
fun.
has that.
Oh, get him a Daredevil costume.
There you go. That's
I'll
I
make
don't
that
know what's
feel
happening.
good.
I have no idea.
Landon's going blind.
What?
You didn't know that? Yeah,
No.
he can't play games anymore.
He has a
His fucking
very,
eyes are
very
stupid.
minor
Yeah.
eye thing that Geoff took to a certain extreme.
That sounds more plausible.
He's got some
Sounds
sort
a lot more
of. He's got
plausible.
because of the ozone layer and because he worked
Right.
outside. His eyes are damaged from the sun and they're
Yeah, UV.
irreparable.
They're-
It was
Bad.
all that
And he
staring
can't.
right into the corona.
He can't fix it, and if he stares at screens, he'll go blinder. So he has to limit how much he can play games and stuff, which is why he
Here's
does
what he
vlogs
does.
and shit.
See,
now.
you're
what
saying
he
things
does.
very genuinely, but
I'm being
I doesn't-
100%
That's
genuine.
real. That's
I'm being
real.
That's
totally
real.
It's been a thing for a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
He can't look
I mean,
at
I've been
UV sources,
I've been shitting
essentially.
in his mouth about it for a while
Absolutely.
too.
That's
true.
Oh, I was
He
brutal.
can't
to him
put a
on RTX.
filter over a screen. That'll.
So he has to like mix
Just
up
look
like
through a
he couldn't
series
play
of
games at
mirrors.
all for a while until he got back to a good place. But now he has to do like vlogs and shit because he can't literally play games for that long or stare at a computer screen for that long or he'll
How
die.
does he edit them?
Did he edit to begin with?
I don't know.
No, he did.
So
I know he wanted
after
someone
learning
else.
that knowledge, anytime at RTX Sydney, Geoff would walk into the room and Landon was there. Geoff would very calmly put a hand on his shoulder and say, "Landon, it's me, Geoff. I'm here."
I saw that and I had no idea what was happening.
I would also tell everybody else in the room. I'm like, all right, wait, that's you're hearing Ryan over there. He's doing
I had
right a
no
little
idea
bit.
why you were doing
Just
that.
to your immediate left is Michael, just so you know.
I assumed that he'd just forgotten somebody's name and you were being that kind of an asshole.
No, and it was great because his parents were there too, and they kept looking at him, and he's like, it's not worth it.
Jeremy, let's drink to the future of Landon's vision.
Now you have something very different than that.
Oh, I said melted popsicle.
Yeah, it is.
So
Speaking of,
I'm shocked that you have not offered someone money to take that.
that's not worth any money.
Okay.
That would be
kicking
delicious.
off, man.
That'd be fine.
What if you mix it?
I've with what?
I don't know.
Oh, Red Bull, nice.
Someone
something.
tweeted me and said they're probably going to send me a little Callus action figure, which I'm excited
Callus
about.
Bod.
Oh, you get
Jeremy,
the Calspod?
if
I'm
you
working
had
on
to-
Callus Bod hard right now. I've been eating like shit the past week.
If you had to
I
describe,
had pizza 4 days in a row.
you did.
Yeah.
Same kind of pizza every time? Or
how do you
No.
feel
Did you
after
eat the
something
leftover
like that,
from
man?
yesterday?
I had a bite of it. It was not great.
Last
Man.
night I had barbecue, fried pickles, and a burger.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you guys?
Let's go for it. Just say it. Just say it.
I'm.
Put it out there.
I don't know how you guys are gonna react to this. I no longer. Home slice is no longer my favorite pizza.
Oh, what do you got?
You weren't expecting that
I'm
reaction.
excited. I want to hear what the new one is.
switched.
I wasn't either, honestly.
I've
Austin's
switched
Pizza?
to Via
Yes,
315.
that's a man.
Which
I've
is like
heard that
Chicago
one's
style, it's
really good.
Detroit style pizza, but it's like it's not thin crust New York style pizza. It's like deep dish, full, like you're eating a pizza like this.
Well, that's a
And I'm not a fan of that. Like we went to Chicago. Remember you were there? We went
yeah.
to Chicago. We had that big ass
Yeah.
terrible pizza that we shared.
That
It was
casserole.
all right.
It was okay. Yeah.
It wasn't
This
great.
is not. This is so much better than that. It's fucking phenomenal.
I-
I don't ever need
What?
to eat home slice again.
What about it?
Because Via 313 is so good.
I don't think-
it's like crispy and crispy and also like kind of like spongy in a good way, and then the flavor and the cheese and the sauce.
The hand
and it's like-
gestures are really making
It's
it.
really
so good.
selling it.
Yeah.
It's like a bunch of cuttlefish going
Yeah.
out.
Oh well, that's not selling it at all, cuttlefish.
I hate cuttlefish.
Yeah, so
Sure.
now I eat Via 313 like twice a week. Million I eat
It's
it all
good
the time.
stuff, dude.
It's fucking good.
It's. I wouldn't compare it if you're talking about Uno or Duos. I wouldn't compare it to that. It's a little different, but
Yeah.
but it is very good.
Yeah. Well, it's Detroit style. so
That
it's
and
its
if
own
you
thing.
but if you do like a home slice style, I actually kind of prefer East Side pies.
I love East Side Pie.
They've delivered
fucking
here.
great.
I don't like
It's
it as
okay.
much as
Really?
Slice.
It's okay. It's
I like
super
home
hit or
slice.
miss.
I think I
Super
prefer
hit or
home
miss.
slice.
I don't think Eastside Pies or Home Slice should be delivered because I think it's like
Yeah.
it needs to be consumed fresh.
It's a different
fresh,
animal.
though.
Millie and I went and ate at Home Slice not so long ago, and it's like, all right, this is still.
I've never had
Yeah,
East
yeah.
Side Pies like in a reasonable amount of time from.
It does not
They
keep
bring
long.
it here sometimes.
It,
yeah,
There's like
way
there's
late.
the half-life
Geoff
on Eastside
Fields, I
Pies is like
definitely
18
It's
minutes.
true. It's good
It
drunk
starts
pizza,
to
though.
diminish
Yeah.
immediately. But if you can get it,
What?
it's like those bean and cheese tacos, the Mi Madres tacos I bring in the morning. If you get it, like if the lady hands you the taco and you eat it, like
she puts it in your mouth.
it's the best thing you'll ever
Yeah.
eat. But if you wait 20 minutes and everything kind of congeals, then it's like.
I like,
Not only
I
that,
like
but
the
you
one
open
where
it,
after
it's like-
Jeff has dropped it once.
Yeah.
The once dropped Jeff.
we ever tell
talked-
that story?
Twice, 3 times a drop.
Yeah, it was in a video.
It was in a video? Okay.
It was in a GTA.
Spilled tacos all over them.
What was the pizza we got the other day here? If you
Pizza
guys,
Hut.
That was enormous. It was like the
like the
slice
one we
was
got on
this long,
Monday.
but like this slender.
That was the
I
beginning
don't know,
of
does
my
anyone remember what that
birthday.
was?
What was that?
It's like
The broadcast
Monday?
doesn't know. It's just shoulders everywhere, just shrugs.
Yeah, everyone's like, it's big.
Yeah. Go ahead and separate yourself from whatever that was. Cardboard.
it was
Yeah.
like a Italian place that did a bunch of things. They weren't like a straight up pizza.
Is it
place.
Alfredo's Pizzeria or Pizza by Alfredo? I mean, there's a huge difference.
Yeah.
Arpeggio Grill.
Okay, if you're getting
Grill.
pizza, I don't think it should come from a something grill.
Would you like to send them a?
You ever grilled a pizza? Grilled pizza's
review?
good as dicks, dude.
Is it really?
Yeah, you
I
take
want
a-
you. Please grill me up a
You
pizza.
take a microphone. You take a micro. I'm
microphone?
serious.
You cook it on a
Take a
microphone.
microphone and you shove it in the
You take
fire.
just take like a shitty like Totino's or like DiGiorno's or whatever like microwave
pizza
pizza,
pockets.
but you put it on a grill and cook it on a grill. It tastes phenomenal.
You know what my favorite frozen style pizza is because
Donut.
they're all shit.
Elio's.
Don't know what that is. Screamin' Sicilian. Actually, really good. It's like the only frozen pizza that actually tastes decent.
Elio's is what my parents used to get, and it's like a square, like that, and it's awful. I used to eat it when I got home from high school.
What's that other frozen one that's like they say they don't even have oven instructions because they're so bad. It's just frozen. I think it's like Tony's or something.
Tony's or Totino's? Totino's.
Totino's.
Totino's. That's the
Totino's?
bad one.
That's the
They
brown
make
one.
pizza rolls.
Totino's.
Totino's is the
like
bad one,
cardboard.
and it's like 45 cents.
Yeah.
So
You
yeah.
just say like figure it
California
out
Pizza
Nah.
Kitchen frozen
CPK
ones are pretty good.
CPK
Well,
is
that's
pretty
true.
good.
Yeah,
Frozen
I
CPK.
haven't had the frozen ones, so
Yeah.
I can't
I don't
say.
think I've ever had a
I've never eaten.
straight
I
up-
don't,
You ever go to the
I don't
pizza
ever
place?
go to the mall, so
Do
I've
they
never
have
eaten at
one
that
here?
restaurant. Yeah, there's one in Barton King Mall. But I've only ever had the frozen pizzas. But they're
Got some
solid.
Elio's fans in the house.
Yeah, no, wrong.
Yeah.
Oh man, no pineapple. I agree.
Whatever. Pineapple's
I
fine.
agree.
Pineapple's
No,
great.
no.
Yeah.
Grilled pineapple. It's no you.
What is that? A pin?
I'm not big on pineapple on a pizza. I don't like tasting sweet when I'm
Well,
eating.
you got to pair it with something salty like ham or bacon.
Well, like I get that, but you still get the sweetness of
The
it.
sweet and the salty is
You know,
really
and
good
I'm
together.
Salty are good to get, like fries and a frosty, man. That
Yeah,
shit's good.
Ryan's right. Maybe it's a southern thing.
Maybe.
Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah. It's
Maybe
just
it's
not
just
for
a
me.
bad
What about like
taste thing.
chocolate covered pretzels?
I mean, chocolate covered pretzels, like I could do. I mean, I understand the salty and sweet thing. There's salted caramel, which is great.
Well,
you know,
Well, it's
But
like
just-
salty, savory, sweet too.
Yeah, I think it's the savory and sweet that I'm not really.
Okay.
Have you ever had chocolate ice cream? Speaking of salty, savory, sweet, have you ever had chocolate ice cream with olive oil and salt on it? Not just like poured over it. It has to be like a reasonable. It has to have like a reasonable volume
Olive
to
oil.
volume.
I mean, I've had
I
like
don't-
salted chocolate.
I've
ice
had-
It's like the weirdest sounding
I've had
thing, but
olive
it is
oil.
actually
It's not bad. Well,
Ice
salt
cream.
goes good with sweet. Salt
It's
is
really good.
okay.
It's a weird. That olive oil thing's weird.
Yeah.
You get it at like fancy restaurants.
No, I don't know if you can freeze it, but
Can we make a block of olive oil?
You can freeze anything if it's cold enough.
That's
true.
actually it's true.
Absolute zero.
So
I
we
would
get
freeze
liquid
a block
nitrogen
of
and
air.
olive oil.
That's
Yeah,
called.
my
Oh wait, what's up with this?
Hello.
What's up, Bragg?
Hey, what's up? Some Jaeger.
Oh, nice, good man.
Oh,
Do you drink Jaeger,
oh, check
Matt
my
Bragg?
phone.
Yeah.
Matt's
I
been
had no
blasting
idea.
me with nudes. Matt,
That's a lot of
these
slack.
are
Dear
hot.
Trevor, I quit. What the fuck?
Matt, are you playing a game right now that we're not allowed to talk about? Probably.
What are you talking about?
Something in the stream room that I set up.
Yes.
Nice. How is it? How you like it?
right?
Can we sit down? Okay.
How you liking
What do
it?
you think?
It's really good.
What do you think?
Like it.
Ryan's playing that game.
I'm playing that game. I had something
I
hilarious
think-
just happen.
I don't know
that
if we're
can't
allowed to
talk
say
about.
whether or not we're
I'm not
playing.
going to say
that
anything
one.
about that.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
saying
say
something funny happened to me in a video game.
clicks.
We're playing a game that's not out yet.
Yeah,
That's
I think
awesome.
so. I think you're fucking little Trevor boy. Everybody loves little
Okay.
Trevor boy.
Are you picking
Little Trevor
thumbnails?
boy.
Picking
Picking
thumbnails.
thumbnails. If you want to see some variations, get
Trevor
up in
doesn't.
here.
Trevor has
What if I
low
just said-
self-esteem and low self-worth. He's afraid because he's the only one in the thumbnail. People might not like it.
Gavin,
Oh, well,
what would
that's
you do
absolutely
likes Trevor
true
if I said I'm
because
picking thumbnails and then rip my thumbnail off?
What would I do?
Yeah.
Ugh.
All right, that's probably accurate.
That's an accurate response.
And then you'd film it.
Oh no, I wouldn't film that.
No? Gore's where you draw the line?
Oh, surprised. I saw a message from Kent that said, "No, you're not. You're not allowed to say what it is."
I would shut
I was
up.
trying.
All right, Kent.
I was trying to
won't.
touch your surface
Jesus.
strip.
Touch
I
my
won't
strip.
say it.
There you go.
They're scrolling
Yes.
back up to it.
I want to.
Just rip it out.
Kent,
No,
Kent, we
you're
won't
not.
say
That's
it.
the wrong
But I'll
yours.
say it's
Spelled your
fine.
wrong,
Yeah,
Kent.
go for it.
Well, Kent's a Texan, so
You're
he'll
mixing
spell
Coke
like
and
I'm just
Jaeger?
kidding.
That's what I did.
I'm not
I was
actually
really
offending
appreciative
anybody.
at first.
I
I
love
was like, you drink
Texas, and I
Jaeger?
love
Nice.
the people of
A
Texas.
Jaeger and Coke?
Jaeger is meant to be drunk by itself.
Yeah, Jaeger.
well,
No. The only
Jaeger's just
mixer
meant to be
I'll allow
drunk.
for Jaeger, if you can call it a mixer, basically
Red Bull?
a chaser, is Red Bull.
A Jaeger bomb.
You want to
Jaeger
Jaeger me?
bomb. By the way, I was
Yeah,
on my
Jaeger.
stream, and I've been planning to do like a really long stream on St. Patrick's Day, which I think is the 17th.
Careful, don't
Is
drink
it?
for
What's that
bits
one?
or
I'm sorry,
whatever
what
you
is it?
said.
Is St. Patrick's Day the 17th?
16th.
You should let Matt Bragg have your
16th?
shot.
I was like,
Hey Matt,
Since you're not going to drink it.
What?
should we start a pool? I'll put $5 in
okay, for what?
for this mystery shot.
It's a whiskey, right?
Oh.
You're ruining it.
I mean,
mean,
there has
is
to be
this
some
for
sort-
anyone to
otherwise
take
he'll
or
just
just
take
for
my
Matt to
$5. He needs
What's
to know what he's gonna
actually
get
in
to.
Is this for anyone to take or just for Matt to take?
It's for Matt.
What's actually in it?
Jeremy was gonna
I
just
don't know.
nick it.
That was almost gone.
Apparently, whatever it is,
You
is not
know
too
the
gross
origin
Yeah, I was
story
gonna
of
say,
that.
if,
Matt-
if he would do it,
Matt,
that's where it's
there's nothing on the table that isn't in that, but also everything on the table is palatable. So
Except for the
Honest,
iPad.
Matt, I
Jeff,
can't
the word
imagine that tastes bad.
palatable
I
is-
cannot imagine that would taste bad.
I honestly can't.
disgusting, isn't it?
It's not. I'm
Do
swear to
you
God.
like apples?
He was
Do
about to
you
drink
like
it.
bananas? Do you like Diet
It is
Coke?
fruit. I think
Do
Matt's
you
anti-
like,
fruit.
Diet Coke is okay.
Do you like Red Bull? Do you like? I can't remember the
you
other.
like
thing,
alcohol?
The other thing that I
Sure,
put in
Let's
it.
do it.
There's none of that in
Go
there.
for it, Matt.
Because
were
none
you-
of that's.
I was gonna get paid if I did it right.
Well,
There
no,
was $5 on it.
Not now. I mean,
take
you
the
just
money
Cease's about
Matt, I'll
to
give you
suck it down.
$2.
$2.
$2.
A $2 bill.
Oh, Trevor's balls were in that. Oh, you
That's-
just sucked Trevor's cock.
How is that?
Well, I got
So that
ball
was
crush.
about half a glass of melted banana popsicle.
There's one crumpled doll.
A splash of Red Bull
Thanks.
and a little
You
bit
really
of
taste
Coke.
the
Matt, I owe you $1.
Here, I hope this.
Here's
You got English fiver?
Here's
I hope this
five.
gets you real far.
Like UK dollars.
There you go.
I'll use that
There you go.
for
There's
sure.
the
Thanks.
Why'd you like
For all
quit?
the other
Is that,
money.
where's this from, Gavin?
Gavin, you actually gave me this one because
Oh,
I
you
had
can
the
taste
old.
Is that
banana.
Australia or is that UK?
That's Australia because this is the UK. I had the old version, and he goes,
that's
"Oh,
a
I don't want your
surly-looking
dollar
man.
to
Wait,
expire."
well, that's
Is that
Churchill.
Emperor Palpatine?
It's Churchill.
Look, it looked like Palpatine.
Here's $5 Australian
wow.
dollars.
He got
Thanks.
real
I'll use
drunk
that
on that
next year.
melted popsicle. Here, do you want some Afghanis?
You got
was-
Afghanis?
Dude,
Got Afghanis.
What's their currency called?
Probably a dinar.
why do you have those?
Most,
Isn't that Kuwait?
well, most countries in the Middle East.
Trevor, why do you have
No,
so many
no, it
of those?
says Afghani.
When did you go there?
Yeah, I didn't.
What is that from then?
Why
The
do you
black
like that?
market.
Afghanistan.
So here's something funny that
This
happened
one's
the
from
other day.
Kenya.
So the other day,
is wrong with you?
Did
yesterday.
you knock over a currency exchange?
Yeah, what the fuck's going on in
listen,
there?
I have, I have
you
an
work at the
uncle.
post
I have a
office?
lovely little uncle who does a lot of charitable work in a lot of different countries, and he likes to come back with a little bit of pieces of everything.
Why are you carrying it around
with you?
I just
bet
haven't
it's-
taken it out
Yes.
yet.
Good icebreaker.
How long has
at
it been
the
in
bar.
there?
You just sat there like, and women.
How long?
looking
Wait,
at you.
you just haven't
Yeah.
taken it out yet. How long has it been in there?
I'm a philanthropist. What?
You're full on rapist.
Full on rapist.
How long has it been in
I
there?
like my milk steak cooked medium rare. It's been in there since I got it, honestly, because
Why would
because
you
he gave it to me and I put it in my wallet and I
1994.
put it in my pocket, and that's how long
Have
it's
you
been there.
have you been home since you got it?
Several times.
Once or twice.
How much of a wallet are you sitting on?
Wow, Ryan, that's your wallet?
That's a thin one.
That's thin as fuck, dude.
That's a fat wallet.
Oh, mine beats both of yours.
Well, it
Oh,
shouldn't.
dude,
It shouldn't.
that.
You're gonna have back
It
problems.
does.
you
It's
beast.
terrible. Wow, that's
Matt, you and I are about
Now,
even.
Jeff's winning.
I'm gonna win.
I actually.
No
yeah,
way,
but
dude.
yeah, but.
I'm gonna
Look
win.
at the achievement
This
hunter
is-
logo on
this
that
is too
bitch.
thick.
Oh, I got the
Like, I
Alicia
don't
teeth
wanna
one
be
because
on
This is too thick. I need to shrink this down. But
I
put mine in my
I need
back
to shrink
pocket.
mine down too. Oh, I got Matt Bragg's credit card in here.
Mine's
Again?
just full of cards.
Again.
I got a bunch of cards for shit.
There's a Jack of Hearts. There's a Jack of Trades.
GameStop.
It's hard not
Oh,
to
dude.
accumulate a bunch of
Careful,
shitty plastic cards.
because
I have a
you actually
bus
have
ticket.
you have a number
Oh,
that's
yeah.
exposed that you shouldn't have exposed.
My driver's license number.
Is that a Japanese?
Michael, could you please take
I
a
have
look
a
at that in
Japanese
post?
train ticket.
That
From
boy.
when did you go to Japan?
And I'm the freak.
Thanksgiving?
Oh yeah.
Have you been home since Thanksgiving?
No.
Okay.
I'm
Hey
looking
Matt,
forward
how
to it.
often do you go home?
Almost every day.
How often do you empty your wallet? Exactly.
And I have Adam Sessler's business card.
Adam Sessler?
All right, what's the weirdest thing in your wallet?
When did I pour this?
Jeremy has
And
Adam
what is this?
I've heard
Sessler.
shit
Adam
pretty
Sessler's
regularly.
business card I've got.
What's the weirdest thing in your
whatever the
wallet?
fuck this is.
I like this
Nothing,
game.
man.
What are you?
A Sagittarius, Jeff.
I have a
I
picture.
feel like I just cleaned out recently. I've got all my business
I
cards.
have a business card for the ass doctor.
Oh, you do? I have a picture
would
of
you
Meg
take
Turney
that?
and my cat.
Because I have ass problems.
Well, that
Make
makes
sure nothing
sense.
else
I don't have a
is
picture of my
exposed.
wife on my wallet. I
I've got
used
a
to, and then I
picture-
threw it up.
It's okay. I have a picture of your wife.
I've got a
All right, thanks.
Yeah.
I've got a
Borrow
cat
it.
license for my dead cat. Is that
Wait,
Cat license?
which one? Aria?
No, like
Oh.
from a long
Oh,
time
I was gonna
ago.
say, is Aria dead? I
No,
didn't know
no.
about that.
All
I
right,
got
my old
nothing
dead cat.
interesting.
What's
to
a
be
cat
honest.
license?
Yeah, right
I got a Pasmo
is
card
that?
if I
He
ever
was,
need
he was
to.
validated in case
Speaking
he
of
got pulled
Japan,
over.
I
What
got
is this?
That way he wouldn't get
Oh,
thrown in
this
jail.
thing has like 400
Here's
bucks
another
on it.
business
Hold
card.
on.
Why?
This is from the guy who dyed my hair purple and orange.
Yeah?
Because he wanted to know how it went down.
Yeah, birds.
Oh, I have a free
Did you tell him?
rain
Nope.
check for Alma.
Nice.
I have a piece of
He's
paper
still
that
up
I
at
didn't
night.
know
Wait,
existed
wait,
in my
That
wallet.
expired
go?
already.
Damn it.
I
wanna read it.
These could be personal
I wanna
notes.
read
It's
it out loud.
2018,
It's a
right?
diary
it's,
page.
It's actually.
It is 2018. You're
My
correct.
wallet
It
just
looks
got
like a bunch
smaller.
of math.
There you go.
Yeah, no, it's boring shit. SEO is
SEO?
all business.
We've already talked about that today.
Yeah, we did talk about SEO.
Trevor, did you have a Lowe's card in there?
I did have a Lowe's card because I bought my my cabinets there.
Only a couple months ago, I got rid of my Blockbuster card.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, well, I
How
still have that on my
frequently are you still using
keychain.
it?
Some of there are still some of those hanging on.
This
out there.
this is from a meeting
Not
I had
many.
with Caleb. So if that tells you how long it's been in my wallet.
Why don't you use a laptop?
That's a good question.
I didn't have a laptop
Like,
at
that's
the
actually
time.
a
I don't know.
legitimate, like,
I have
I'm gonna fuck
these
with
are
it.
private notes.
From a meeting with Caleb?
Yes.
We had a weird thing happen the other day.
I forgot he
Go
was
on.
alive until you said his name.
What happened, Gavin?
Are you serious? I was actually going to ask you. Have you
I'll
heard
ask
from
you
him
again
in a
in a little
while?
bit.
No.
I haven't heard from him in a while
Well,
either.
he doesn't like
Caleb,
you.
why are you so being estranged? Okay, he doesn't like you.
Why?
Gavin, what happened the other
That's
day?
English.
Well, we had a weird birth of a new team.
Okay.
It wasn't
I
weird
don't
at all.
want to talk about that.
That wasn't weird.
But I don't know if
It
anyone
doesn't
knows.
count as a team if it didn't happen in a game.
I think
There's no
I
video
know
around
now.
it.
I know how you feel about Remy Tim because it's probably how I
Take the
feel
lights
about,
back down.
about
Actually,
Dust Boys.
Hold on. Before you talk about this, we need to set the mood. Can we take the lights like dusky?
You can't.
Just way down.
No, you can't
I don't
join
wanna
a
go-
team outside of
no,
video.
And also,
I
no, you're not
do
doing
it, bro.
you're not doing your Dust Boy shit because
Bring him down.
Trevor threw a fucking fit
I'm your
because
boss.
I
Bring him
tweeted
down.
a picture.
I threw
and he
no
wasn't
such
in
fit.
it. And he's
He
like,
threw a
it's not
fit.
the Dust Boys if I'm not in it.
That's true,
You
actually.
can't tweet
It was
the photos
upset.
out
It was
me.
very
It's fucking
upset.
true.
The Dusk Boys.
You didn't even at me.
Hell's the.
I can't
didn't have
even
it, and it's
describe how the Dusk Boys formed. It basically comes down
Neither
to.
can I, because I wasn't. No one was there.
I
besides
came
you.
back into the office,
Yeah.
and Trevor and Alfredo.
No!
Shut up,
Don't
everyone
give in
else.
to him.
Come on.
Trevor and Alfredo were in the office, and
A little
Trevor just
duskier.
got really weird. He was like,
That happens.
He was like, I'm low on oxygen. There's not enough air in here.
It's
That
True.
comes up a lot with you. What's wrong with your oxygen?
Listen, everybody else. Okay, I'm not getting my lungs mixed up. It was the end of the day on a Friday, a long, long week. I didn't stop working to get the fucking dawn out of here. It was a long week.
What's that like a story you're telling around
It was
the
a
fire?
long
He's
week.
got X amount of
little
oxygen.
lower.
It's gotta last.
Wait, this happened yesterday, right?
long time
No, the Dust
ago.
Boy things came up a couple days
A
ago.
long time ago in a week, just last week.
Sometime this week.
It was the end of a Friday, and I
was
didn't
the end
stop.
of a
And I
Monday.
hadn't stopped working in probably 2 or 3 weeks. Slept maybe 3 hours. At the end of the Friday, the evening set in the office. Jack was doing business, and the rest of us were just sitting there.
Well, I know you're
Part
lying.
of this, Gavin. You.
No,
deal with
this
it.
is actually the truth.
Jack was doing business.
Okay, well, business being he was finagling with the audio, and I kind of just ignored it for a while. Mike was there. I don't know where Mike's sitting. Pirtle. And Mike, the audio guy. If you
No, I
didn't
got
know
it.
that. Evening set in the office. It was getting dusky. Basically, one of the lights was out. And Gavin, Alfredo, and I were just trying to figure out what we could do. It probably won't go public because, well, honestly, it was just terrible. and then there was a dance party where Gavin threw his speaker around, and
We played Catch
and
the Speaker
we
while
played-
the Hall of Notes was playing on it.
We played Catch the Tune, and we just danced like freaks for the night.
I feel like I missed a lot of the best
the
stuff
night.
these days.
And
You didn't.
And
And
Trevor
the
just coined it the Dusk Boys.
I thought that was you.
Oh, was that my
No one
name?
even knows.
I honestly don't
That sounds
know.
like a
That's
Trevor
part of the
thing to me.
mystery, right?
I was losing my breath because it was the oxygen was so low in the office.
He was basically just chatting shit about how he couldn't breathe well and it felt dusky, even though there's no windows in there. There's no way of knowing what time it is in the room. And then we dimmed the lights and we were the Dusk Boys. And I don't know how I became a part of this team, but it's my new favorite thing.
So Gavin, Trevor, and Alfredo are the Dusk Boys. And I just don't get
Why
it.
is there a spotlight on me? I'm supposed to be in the dusk
But
here.
Trevor always shifts into like Dusk Boy mode, where he senses that his oxygen is low, and then he's like, "Ooh, dusky."
What's the
Dusk
voice?
Boys.
What's the voice? You said anyone can be a Dusk Boy as
Anyone
long
can
as
be
they're
the,
what?
Here's the thing. If you want to be a dust boy, you can too. Just call this number below and have the mentality of...
Dusk.
It was way weirder than that.
It was
like,
a lot weirder,
you went-
honestly.
you're like, anyone can join the Dusk Boy group. All they gotta do is be like a little, a little bit of like.
And he went...
Dusk Boy.
Yeah, he really shrunk in there. He went,
And then we thought about we'll go around in video games. Maybe the Dusk Boys will join GTA, but when the sun comes up, we will leave.
You have to leave the lobby.
So, basically, the only public-facing thing you'll see about the Dusk Boys is in the coming hour.
It's Awu.
Which was
The Dusk
nothing
Boys
to
show
do
up.
with the
Which
original Dusk
really had
Boys.
nothing to do with the original Dust Boys at all.
Wasn't
except
dusky
for-
at all.
It wasn't. Well, I did
No,
kick
they
it
did. They
middle
turned
of
off
the
the lights and
I-
only turned on the ones.
the
like,
yellow ones. I did kick
That was
yellow one.
after they filmed it, wasn't it?
Well,
No, they were up
I-
on the
I
thing
kicked it into
swinging a
dusk
hockey.
mode.
Okay.
And
thing
then
and
Jeff
the
forgot
moonball.
to at me, and I felt very bad about it.
It's
Never heard the
But
fucking end of it.
but he didn't hear the end, and he won't. But I slept on it, and Jeff, I forgive you.
It's like if you did a Boston Tea Party Instagram post with just Gav.
well, here's
It's
what I
ki-
said.
it's exactly
when Trevor
like
was
that.
just whining in my face.
No,
like
you
this,
say it.
what
Say
I
the
said-
P word.
Here's what I
you
said.
cursing bastard.
Here's what I said. I said, is every Avenger in every photo of the Avengers?
No, that's not what you said. That's
No,
what Ryan
that's
said.
That's exactly what I said.
Jeff
Ryan said it.
Jeff said it.
I
said
didn't
it.
say that. No.
Okay.
but
That's a good point.
it would be a bit weird if all of the Avengers were in it except
But guess
for one.
what? I immediately settled down. I immediately said, you know what?
Settle down.
That is a good point. I put the hockey stick down, and we made the Let's Play Spring Break announcement.
So
Oh, that's aggressive,
what
yeah.
I'm wondering is
You
it
didn't put that
possible?
hockey stick down. That was never mind.
Oh, that's
Is it
true, I
possible
did
to
pick it back up.
merchandise the Dusk Boys without it being really in any content or anything?
I'd also like to
can
point
we get
out-
a Dusk Boys shirt?
The Hawkeye.
I'd also like to
Dust
point
Boy.
out, bringing up that hockey.
Can we only
stick.
sell it in the store after a certain time?
Yeah, you're gonna
And there's only one.
Yeah,
That's a
that's
great idea.
like that central time
Five to six,
between.
That's the only.
That's
so
it. That's it.
It's like it's $1,000, but if it's after 6 p.m. in Austin, Texas,
Try and make your
it's
dusky
25.
window.
I'd also like to point out, someone in Awu sent me a hockey stick addressed to Jeremy and Awu, and all that's happened with it is Trevor's beat the shit out of me with it. He's hit me with it twice.
That's what happens when the Dust Boys get
I
you.
was reading notes and
You
Trevor.
got fucking
Dust,
dust, baby.
I played hockey baseball with it.
The Dusk Boys
I never
are-
The
touched
Dust
it.
Boys did.
No,
The Dust Boys took
Oh,
it.
wow.
It said your
The Dust
name
Boys,
on it.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Casey
give it
from
to
the
you,
Ninja
Jeremy.
Turtles.
Remember, I hit Trevor in the thigh as hard as I could.
God, he
Oh,
dead-legged me.
I
I hate
was
the
doing
Dust
that.
Was
I
that
was
the
doing
video?
something
Oh,
else.
I've got people that saying they would buy a Dusk Boys shirt.
Well, there's only
If
one
they
in
met-
stock at
they
any
met the
given
Dust
point.
I hate
Boys.
the
See,
Dust
this
Boys.
is an important
Why'd you hit
question.
the
The Dust Boys are enemies of Remy Tim.
You think Remy Tim's better than the Dusk Boys?
They're enemies.
I missed who it was,
like-
but someone
you're
has
the
the
enemy.
Dust
You were the
Boy
bad
with
guy.
an I or with a Y?
I think it's
It's
B-O-Y-S.
It's B-O-Y-S.
It's all phonetic.
Y.
We talked about it yesterday.
It's all phonetic genetics.
I asked
Genetic
before
genetics.
I tweeted it because I wanted to make sure I had Dusk Boys right.
Right.
You didn't ask Trevor.
Oh, no,
I asked him.
I answered. And I wasn't in
You
it.
weren't even tagged.
It was actually kind of cute because after the Dusk Boys were formed, Alfredo tweeted that it was like his favorite moment in Achievement Hunter history.
It was. It's
like,
true.
Idiot.
What an idiot.
It was so
I
cute.
think genuinely
We
it
should
was one
let
of
him
those.
out more.
It was one of those, and we should, but we won't. It was one of those sincere moments where you just go, "I work here, and this is the ridiculous
Embrace
shit that
it.
we
It
do."
was pretty stupid. I walked in
we
and all three of
stand.
you were on top of a barrel with
We
the lights
stand
turned down
together.
in costume.
We three on barrels. That didn't rhyme.
That didn't rhyme at all.
No, it didn't.
And what is interesting at this point, we've now talked about the Dusk Boys longer than any content that has involved the Dusk
That's
Boys.
actually very true, and I want to keep the Dust Boys more of an enigma. So let's stop talking
You've
about
just
Dusk
completely
Boys.
peeled back all of the
Sam
origin story of the
Rolandis
Dust Boys.
or whatever. You can't say boys with an I multiple times and think that you're multiple people. That's not how voting
That's
works.
right. On the topic of half-wits, says Team Remy.
Tim boys for life. All right, so you're all on the chaotic.
Remy's been a whole
Evil
thing
side.
lately, too.
I feel like this is obfuscating a very important group.
Go ahead and
which
define
is
that
the
word.
Adventures.
Oh shit!
Adventures hasn't
Well,
even.
we can't break that.
Not only has it not been announced, it hasn't really formed yet.
Adventures and symbol.
So the Adventures, Jeff, if you want to elaborate a little bit,
Who's in the Adventures?
it consists of.
Are we doing this?
Well,
really?
he got
All right.
distracted.
Yeah, who's
Here's
in the
thing.
Adventures?
See, he pulls out his phone when we're eating
did
chili,
disappear.
and he wants to blame me for it.
Jeff, who's in the Adventures?
What?
Who's in the Adventures?
Yeah.
Well, Loopy Lupe.
Yeah.
Boom.
Lupe.
Garbo Man.
Garbo Man.
Two. Dusk Boys.
No, they're absolutely not. It's
The
Ad
Ad Goblin.
No.
And
Son of Ad
Jr.
Goblin. Right?
Yes.
Ad Goblin Jr.
I thought
it,
you
the
said something
Advent
else.
family thing.
And then their arch rival
Is
the-
who's the
Or do we
rival?
want to hold that like a
Well, hold on.
cliffhanger?
We gotta
Are
hold
you
on.
sure?
Yeah.
All right.
Well,
We haven't made it yet.
The
Just blue
Adventures.
balls the audience, but Dusk Bros. But none of us
Bros.
are.
That's like when they
But
grow up.
but none of us are related, nor neither of us
the
look anything alike.
You're like,
Yeah,
it's not like
there's a D
related,
in there.
you're bro. Like you're a bro.
By the way, I watched Black
Can you
Panther
define
again
bro
last
for me?
night.
Wait, what?
Me and my friend went out to see Black Panther again last night.
Is
That
this
end,
Andrew?
that end fight is just that end fight is just Remy versus Tim. That's all it is. It's just purple and orange going at it, and I loved it. It's just like I leaned over to him and I was like,
Hey Matt, dusk me up.
Tim, because he was there when Remington was made. He's one of the reasons
Oh,
it
really?
exists.
He was in the game?
Well, yeah, it was him, me, and my friend Nick. We're playing Borderlands 2, and I named my character Remy Tim. Gotcha. And I would like steal people's kills.
Is that when your friendship with him declined?
Oh, they hated Remy
It
Tim.
might have peaked.
Because does anyone like Remy Tim?
Well, they hated him because he stole
Can
kills,
you,
right? And they would yell about it.
They hated him for his actions, not his name.
And then we played Worms, and he was one of my worms, and he would always rinse. So Remington
I'll be
became
honest,
everything there.
this memory shit is amazing.
Well, what's this memory shit you're talking about?
Well,
it's
like
like-
you take and just like really get it in there. Really get it in there. Then take it off and you got like a ring.
Oops!
Do you know you can stand on a Coke can that's empty?
Yeah.
Yeah, until you flick it.
Yeah.
And then it
You
goes.
should try it.
Okay. You gonna flick it for me?
Yeah, I'll flick it.
There's what is this?
It's a
It's a melted
popsicle.
banana
Did
popsicle.
someone pee on the floor? Oh, okay. Oh wait, this one's got dents in it.
Does it taste like? Does it taste like pee?
Yeah.
All right, will this work?
Hey, wait. Cut back to that. Cut back to 6.
I'm gonna need a new can.
You can't tell. That's Gavin's banana popsicle, the urine stain.
I drank that.
again.
Right,
All right, take it easy.
right
All right,
there.
take it easy. All right, I was
this one
taking
will work,
it easy.
Ryan.
Zoom in.
Get it, get it.
Oh,
It's not like,
Oh,
it's too heavy.
all right, let's try somebody else. That's not.
Trevor's light.
I'm a fan.
Gavin, do you
Gavin,
think?
you're light.
Gavin, do you think I'm lighter than you are?
Yeah.
Do you really?
No.
I,
Gavin, I could pick you
Oh,
up.
Jeff's
I
light.
could pick you up like a lady, Gavin.
Look at that, Jeff.
I think
Well,
you went
somebody
for
flick it, and then
the
it'll-
you went for the midfoot. Maybe that's the
Maybe
important
that's
part.
it.
Look at it.
Whoa! That was cool. Not really, but it was cool.
I think you gotta be real careful about what just happened back there.
just like picked him up for like
took
no
me away.
reason.
Well, Gavin was like, I think you're lighter than I am. So, like, okay. And I
Oh,
scooped him
dude.
up.
But that doesn't mean that. I mean, I can lift you up. It doesn't mean one of us is lighter.
Go ahead, go for it. Pick
I
me
know,
up, baby.
I know a story I want to tell. Yesterday, when we were driving to see Black Panther, we were down the road. My friend's driving. I'm in the front seat, Cat's in the back, and
What time of day was this?
night.
Dusk.
It was night. Right down the street from
Just
here.
past dusk.
You
They,
are you are on one track, man.
It was night. Dusk had left, and the Dusk Boys were nowhere to be seen.
Was it maybe like Twilight?
No, night. And we saw like these kind of protesters on the side of the road or something. Like they had signs and they were going like, "Bah!" Like, you know, they were making noise.
Sounds
Right,
like they're making
that's
a
a
point
great
too.
protest.
Right. And they had signs that we couldn't really see them. So like we're driving up to them, and my friend went like driving the front seat. And Andrew goes, "Hey!" After him, he's like, "Nice, well, yeah." Like just whatever you're fighting for, nice. I like it. You know, it's just kind of going with them.
was
'cause
Hitler
they,
Youth.
They sounded happy. As we passed by them, they were like right at a stoplight too. As we passed by, we could see the signs, and it was like raising money for funeral expenses.
Oh, shit, really?
Whoa!
Oh, my God.
And she goes, "Ooh!" Like we pull up to the red light.
No. That's their fault. You don't fucking raise money for funeral expenses on the side of the road
And they
shaking
sounded
signs.
so happy. They
Shaking
seemed so
signs?
nice.
What if your other sign holding homeless friend got run over?
So we were literally just going, yeah!
What were they raising the money where he got run over?
I felt really bad because
Look.
we had to stop next to them for a little bit.
Bong.
Yeah, let's do it.
What are you drinking? Whoa! What's happening?
I'm sorry, I got stuck on the
Dusk is when the lady hawk can see her lover. Jesus Christ, that's an old reference.
Hey, you know what I realized, Jeremy?
It's true, though.
No.
It's the only time in the day when Matthew Broderick and the lady.
What?
What?
You saw Lady Hawk, the movie Lady Hawk?
No.
You know this is mine, right? Someone sent me this.
That's why you need to drink it.
Okay, give me it.
Yeah.
No.
You know what I realized, and I hate to go back on it
Rutger
because
Hauer?
I don't want to make
Was
this
it?
man upset, but the dawn is the color. Oh, that's a shy shot. There you go, boy.
A shy shot.
So the
not letting
dawn
it go.
is actually
Like a dusk
a
shot.
range of colors from orange to purple, and the dawn is the enemy of the dusk. And I just wanted to round out that
Like
narrative.
they're about
Anyway,
12 hours
The
separated.
night is
dawn and
darkest
dusk.
just before the dawn.
And I'm gonna punch you in your dawn. So, anyways, dawn,
Right in the dish detergent.
harsh on grease,
Don't take
easy
it.
on the hands.
So maybe the enemy of the Dusk Boys would be the Dawn Boys.
Well, I've been.
Again, dawn is far before or after dusk, depending on which
So
one.
what you want? You want like afternoon boys?
I mean, I feel like
8 a.m. Boys assemble.
Brunch boys.
the afternoon boys are kicked to shit by the
Brunch
dusk
boys.
boys, who are then defeated by the twilight boys. That's just the
Which
progression.
is
All
then
right,
capped off
so
by the
It's a
Gary
circle,
Green
they come
game.
right back
So
around.
you, me, Jeff, and Matt are now the morning boys.
the morning boys.
That's not a morning boy.
You picked up
Matt's
you are
a morning
boy.
No, Matt's a morning boy.
Early.
Yeah,
He gets here early now.
regrettably so.
And,
you like it?
and it's
No,
because
but I don't like
Exactly.
anything I do.
he hasn't hasn't gone to sleep yet, boy.
Yeah, exactly. Matt doesn't sleep.
Matt,
Whenever you want, boy.
Insomnia team assemble.
Matt just needs to wait.
Gavin's all
You
over that.
just made the morning boys and you're high-fiving a dusk boy? What happened?
I've converted him, baby.
Look, he didn't sleep. I didn't sleep.
I don't care.
Nothing makes sense.
Sleep.
I gotta give it to Morgan there. Brunch boys does work
Stop
better.
being
Brunch boys. I like brunch
And
boys.
that's got a
My
food
phone-
component.
You know what I like about a Brunch Boy?
My phone is stuck to the table.
You know what I like about a Brunch
Nah.
Boy? Brunch Boy gets to sleep
Nah.
in.
Brunch boy
That's
gets
true.
to sleep in.
And
then he gets
Sleeps in a little
bacon.
bun, And
Exactly.
a Brunch
Pancakes.
Boy has bacon and hangs out with people.
Early
He already has
waffles.
brunch alone.
Listen. Early bird gets worms. The late boy gets bacon.
Wait.
This chat is the worst thing I've ever
Okay,
Listen,
hold on.
Listen, you motherfucker, the early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese.
It's nonsense.
You calling me a mouse, you
Dawn
bitch?
I am.
That's a good one.
This is dawn versus dusk right now.
This is
Okay, hold on. I want to take this back to a little bit of spring break. Jeff, you know what I'm talking about.
All right.
That was.
And this isn't
transition.
going to make any sense to the audience in the chat right now, but I want to hear me out. We're going to stress test the chat right now. We did this last week when Fredo asked you to count from 1 to 5 in a row, and it just totally broke the chat. Let's show Mike Quinn that we can probably break the chat and the stream again. So if you wouldn't mind counting from 1 to 20 in a row, and you can't stop until you do, just keep going.
On your mark.
Oh, and so you 1, enter, 2, enter, 3, enter.
No.
No. It,
User
like, as
one-
a chat.
Let's
as a
just
chat.
say.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
You do realize that when
Like-
it breaks the chat, though, they can't watch the feed. They
Yes,
can't watch
well,
the
I
live.
know,
Well, that's why we
I
need to fix
know,
this shit.
I
Broke
know,
this
I
already.
know, but this is the point because
One.
we're stress
Well, 'cause it would-
testing the
No,
beta of
right,
the
so
website.
19.
Ryan,
So-
what it would be is like if I said 1
It is-
and then Jeff said 2
Exactly.
and then Trevor said 3
User
and
1,
Gavin said
user 2,
4.
user 3, etc., etc.
And you said 5.
So go
But how
ahead.
do I know not to talk when everyone else talks?
That's the
a great
whole
question. I
point.
get you. Okay.
Ryan has only
Simultaneous
just now
messages.
entered the fray that is the
I
internet.
don't know what we're talking
no.
about. It crashed.
And it's
no.
crashed.
It crashed.
So,
And we've gone to color.
oh God, you made Matt cough, chat. God damn it.
So they didn't fix it after they broke it last time.
Please make sure there's a bars and tone over that one, not just a.
The chat has officially gone to hell.
So,
God,
so
no.
what you're saying is if we need a moment
Sammy
off
Jen, I'm
camera,
so
all we
sorry.
do is ask them to count.
Sammy Jen's in there. No,
Sammy
I'm so
Jen, I love
sorry.
your artwork and you're stuck
She's
in
like
there.
she's probably trying to draw the thing live, or
Yeah.
like Samuel usually does, and we just fucked it.
So does that kill the entire
So how do
stream?
we break it? How does that break it?
It kills the chat and it kills the feed to the video. And this is my point: is I don't want this to break
During spring break.
during spring break.
So don't tell anyone
We
to
want it to be
count.
called spring fun, not spring
broke.
broke.
You know what I'm saying?
Do we have
so?
scheduling for that? Is there like a
Trevor is like
roster
3
on-
days late on the schedule.
I'm 3 days early at any
69,
given
yeah.
point on
Okay,
anything,
nice. Two
all the
people do
time,
that.
Is there
always.
something we could do it?
It's a sex thing, 69.
It's a sex thing.
Yeah.
It's when you have a vagina in your mouth while someone
There's
else has
always
dick in there.
okay.
Or 2 vaginas
You
or 2
got two
mouths.
vaginas,
Well,
whatever.
there's
Not
two
a mom
streams.
ball.
I don't know if I talked about it on the reunion. There's two
Everyone's kind of
streams.
talking at the moment.
Well, no one's watching anymore because
Well, that's
Trevor
true.
broke it.
Here's the thing: is that most people watch the VOD or the SVOD if you're a first member, and they'll be fine. So
Sorry to the people.
So I don't understand how that broke it.
Trevor, you piece of shit.
thanks, No Class. It's actually frozen on that comment. Thank you so much. I
How does that
appreciate
break
it.
Keep it going.
That's a clever Hannah TV over there. She's very clever.
She kinda
How does it break it? Honestly, I don't know. Didn't write the site.
like
I would say
counting
that
it
what's
breaks it.
happening
But
is
Mike
multiple
Quinn put
simultaneous
his job
messages
Yeah.
on the line
hitting the server
for.
and just causing it to.
All you need to do is give Trevor some of this, and he'll call.
And
people out
basically,
all day, no
Yeah.
normally
Some of
it's
that.
like people are talking at kind of a normal rate. When we do
Doesn't
something
take-
like that,
love it.
it's like
Moonshine
everyone that is watching hits
I mean,
a
I've
message.
been
It's
drinking
about
that
it.
bottle
Oh,
for
good,
days.
because we're hoping maybe like 10 times the amount of whoever that is watching us on spring break, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
We need to stress test that shit.
Yeah, because here's
We
the
just
thing,
did.
especially during spring break, we're gonna have two
need to
streams
work on
going
it.
at any given time. There's going
Chat
to be an
broke so
ever-present.
hard it logged me out.
That's brutal.
That's yeah.
Take that, kid Gonzo. Tell your dad to get a smaller nose.
You know what it means to be gonzoed? I'll show you after the podcast. So there's going to be
He
two
can have
ever-present
those
live
too.
streams during the reunion, and so it's going to double our impressions on the website. That's why it's so important.
Why hear that?
The
It's
last
so important that
Yeah,
we stress
yeah,
test the
where's
website.
the
What's that?
There's two.
Somebody laughing
So
at something
gaming
funny.
and then
So there's going
not
to be
us.
the.
oh, over there, yeah.
So,
Is that what that was
So the-
over there? All right.
so the,
You're good.
You're just doing it.
there's going to be a behind-the-scenes chat, the beach chat, the behind-the-scenes stream that's ever present. You can always check out what's going on behind the scenes
What?
at the
What's on the
reunion.
Confessional.
At the spring break, and then there's going to be the more like I guess planned and prime time, if you will, gaming and podcasting and tabletop gaming and etc. That's happening on the other streams.
Shenanigoo.
So, Shenanigoo. Well, that's on the other one, but so there's two streams going at once. I'll
Gavin.
go to that hand.
What's your favorite color?
I'm just saying words at this
Favorite
point,
color's
honestly.
blue.
Nice.
What is your favorite cover? Yeah, give me team.
Are we? Is this an ad? Are we segueing into an ad
I
read
don't
here?
know.
I don't know what's
look.
going on.
I was like, is this not like Trevor's like,
know where
what's your
else to
favorite color? Great. How do you feel about Casper mattress?
What was the color thing going? Where was that?
Well, let me
I
tell
just
you.
felt like contributing.
What's your favorite color?
Let me tell you a little bit about color red,
Either
white, and
purple or
blue. We
orange.
did a theater mode in Feartown, USA. If you haven't heard of the USA, the colors are red, white, and blue. And
I was
you
in
should
this
check
one.
out
I was in
that
doing?
I was in
theater
this.
And
mode.
every other country that has that.
You know what? Just go ahead and roll that clip, baby.
Australia's got red, white.
I was in it.
Oh my god!
Oh.
I don't know if we can show that.
Oh.
Oh. Oh. Oh. Stop!
Oh, yeah. Oh,
Good God.
look me in the eye. Look me in the eye.
Stop!
Don't stop. Oh, don't stop. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Christ!
Not only that, but it pulls away and he goes, and then something happens.
So is that uncensored in the episode?
It's a shadow on the wall, a silhouette of a full-on dick suck. And there's jizz and there's dicks.
It's the best gurgle you'll ever hear.
It's brutal. It's brutal.
Oh, seems like the chat works again.
The chat is
there you go.
freaking the fuck out. Listen.
I like to think that a lot of people
The
just
more
came
of
right
this
back
liquid,
into that.
this fluid, this.
You weren't drinking.
Yeah, you told
I'm
me you
not
weren't
drinking?
You said you weren't gonna
Well,
drink.
here's the thing. I
did,
forgot
though.
the impetus behind my decision to not drink.
That was a big word.
Impetus?
What I say?
Impetus. I like that.
It's an R
Isn't
word.
impotent when your dick doesn't work?
That is correct.
Yeah.
Impetus
So
is different.
All right.
Yeah.
it's
close,
it's
though.
similar. It's almost like a homonym, but exactly not that.
Not that at all.
Yeah, exactly.
Not close
So-
enough.
Impotence would be
So
your
go ahead and look
impetus
that
to
up.
get Viagra.
Anywho, I put down that at the beginning of the stream, and
Yeah.
Trevor said, "Why wasn't I allowed to drink today?" And
It
then
wasn't allowed. It was why did I decide to not do it?
Because of Barbara told you.
No, and it was I can't remember. So
you were
I
going
decided to do it.
You're going somewhere.
You said I have to stay up late.
Trevor, do you have,
This is wood.
do you have any? Do you have any
I am Wood. My last name's Haywood.
Your last name should be Hatewood. You hate everything.
I don't hate everything.
You're pretty
Yes, you
I'm such a
do.
nice person.
Suck on this.
Ryan hates a lot of things.
Who wants to Jeremy?
Sure. I mean, whatever.
I didn't even ask you a question.
I love Trevor today.
Yeah, he's fucking
I'll put
off the
alcohol
rails.
in my body.
It's a Friday, and you know what
it is a
Fridays
Friday.
mean?
Matt, you won't like
The
this.
oxygen
I'll
level's
do
getting
it.
real low.
Are you sure you
Yeah.
won't like it? I'm just telling
I
you.
don't have to go anywhere.
It's Friday,
tonight.
you know
I can
Friday
do whatever
means.
I
That's
want.
not science.
I've seen you take a shot of white rum.
Oxygen's
You won't
getting
like
real
whiskey.
low, Jeff.
All right.
It's getting real.
Matt's getting in on this.
Oh, Trevor's chilling
I'm
out.
telling. I know Matt.
You
Do
want?
you?
You explain
Yes.
real
I know
good.
you too, man.
I watched you take a shot of white
I
Captain Morgan.
have-
It did not go well.
Over the last year,
When did Moonshine get in here?
Trevor already took
developed
his, so.
Okay.
such an amount. I already had an amount. I had an amount, but I have so much more respect for Ryan now. After the last year of seeing what it's like to have to be a sober adult human being for extended periods of time with you people and performing with you, holy shit! Did I make life hard for you when I was drunk? I'm sorry.
Jeff, you make life hard for us
I don't know.
I was
always.
gonna say it
I don't
wasn't
think
exclusive. Like
drinking has anything to
Jeff
do with
did
it.
think it
You
was
difficult
Remember the
son of
time
a
I
bitch.
pretended to fuck you during a thing because I was pretending to be Barbara and you and Trevor?
Yes.
That was fun.
Is that what that was?
Yeah.
Man, was I hard.
There's not alcohol involved in that either. Well, maybe on Jeremy's.
Did that come across in the video or did it just look like me fucking Jeff?
Yeah,
definitely
I
just
just
looked like you fucking
I think
shit.
I said
Cut that part out! That was the only reason we were doing it!
I think I was like, look, I'll be Trevor, you be Barbara.
Yeah, and then you bent over and I went, oh! And then cut that part out, there's just me fucking Jeff. That
There's
makes
no
no
context.
sense.
Hey! Don't make me get Glenn involved.
Don't make me get that.
Don't make me. John Mace, you. Wait,
John Mace loves me.
where'd the chat go? Is John Mace still in there? I don't know what we
Was
can
he in there?
say. He was in there the whole time.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I know.
John Mace, you like
Hey, John Mace, fix our
I
keynote.
say hi to
Hey,
you
John
almost
Mace, I
every
got a
morning,
stun I'm
John
about to
Mace.
pull.
Trevor Gavin broke another light.
Wait, I'm not him, and
That's
he's not
true.
me.
That is true.
By the way,
And then-
at the fucking
And there's two China balls down.
at the like award ceremony thing. Do you remember that? Like the all hands meeting where we were
Oh,
like
that
in
was
the
some
theater.
hair.
and
The end of the year
everyone was-
meeting, yeah.
The end of the year meeting. At some point,
I dusted you.
I brought up the fact that Gavin broke a light. I forget
sunset
why
on
I
you.
brought that up
what
and
you
when
did
it
at the
was.
meeting.
It was like, remember the all hands meeting at the end of the year where everyone got awards?
I
No.
didn't
That.
Not everybody got
Not
awards.
at all.
People got awards.
Those of us that
Steffi got an
deserved
award.
them.
Like,
Steffi
first
did.
year-
Steffi
Steffi
deserved
Hardy.
an award.
You know what?
Because
Steffi
she
Hardy.
deserved it.
Oh, yeah. I
Right,
know
that
this.
meeting.
Yeah.
At some point, I brought up the fact that Gavin had broke a light. I forget why that had come up
What,
and
in
when
front
it
of
came.
everyone?
Well, you weren't there.
You weren't on
Yeah.
the stage.
No, I was never on
No,
the
he wasn't
stage, so
even
I don't
there.
remember when it came up.
I
but
remember
mentioned
that
it.
happened, though.
And then as we were walking out of the theater, we're like, huge group of people, all the people in RT walking out of this theater, and John Mace is standing there near the back and sees me walk by, and I'm like, hey, what's up, dude? Hey, how's it going? And he's like, did Geoff really break a light? And I was like, oh, yes, the light's gone. And then he just went,
Be careful with that eye contact they make with John Mace. I mean,
John Mace likes me, all right?
Why?
I say hi to John Mace almost every morning.
Why does he like you?
Because I see him all the
I
time.
call John Mace by his full name every time.
I walk in.
You don't call it. He's not John. He's John Mace.
I walk
Chef
in to get a
Ramsay,
Red Bull.
you have to call him John Mace.
And oftentimes I'm here early enough that the fridge hasn't been refilled.
It's kind of like Ann
So, there's no-
Perkins.
so I go to the cage in the back.
John Mace.
So I walk around to the back, which
That's
is
right.
right by his desk. So I see him and I go, hey, what's up, dude? And he's like, hey, Jeremy. Yeah.
Here's the thing. It's
I'm
all a
always mean
veil.
to him.
That's
when
how
I do it.
interaction.
Oh, I'm so
It's
nice.
all
I
a veil.
love
I
that
do
guy.
that to John Mace.
I'm like mean to him in that way where I hope he understands I'm not mean.
Every time I see John Mace, I
gotta be careful.
apologize.
Yeah, I always just let him
Hey,
like,
Matt.
yeah,
Probably
fucker,
the correct
do this.
response.
What?
Yeah.
I want to ask you a question. What's the most
sure.
regrettable thing you've done in your life?
My God.
Was it not being the Pokemon man?
No, I think that was a smart decision. Just because like the
Well,
Pokemon
go ahead,
Man,
let's
Pokemon
dive-
Man's
let's
like a
dive-
6-month gig
Let's
that
dive
might not
deep.
even be that long.
Most regrettable thing.
Most
That's
regrettable.
a long list.
That's
I mean,
yeah.
so
When you
Matt-
gave up your career as a pro
Here's the thing.
Yu-Gi-Oh-er?
Here's
That's
the
probably
thing
not it either because
that the audience is thinking. If
From
you
what I've
ask
heard.
yourself this question, something comes to the surface very quickly. right? Matt, I want to know what comes to the surface very quickly for you.
Most regrettable.
You're just not wanting to say it.
Wait, so that I feel like you're telling us something about
Oh,
you.
it
You
was
have
this
like
morning.
a surface level.
I already talked about it.
Okay.
I took my clothes off. I made chili in the bowl.
Oh, that's the most regrettable thing in your entire life was habanero chili?
Oh, I don't regret my decisions.
What if you have something that like you regret, but you
honestly, I'm
don't
there
really
with you.
regret? Like
What?
I regret the podcast.
I don't know what
man.
Lindsay's texting me about, but it's
What's she
weird.
saying?
Just links, like what Lindsay always does.
Here's the thing,
She
last
sent me.
week-
She sent me
Lindsay is-
pornographic fighter jets.
She's
the other
like
day.
a bot. Like she communicates like a bot would.
Yeah. I don't know what she sent me, but I'll decipher it later.
You know what?
Last-
Because Michael's not here, we can end this whenever we
Oh
want.
my god.
Let's do it.
Well,
let's not.
before we end, I do want to
didn't
say
need much of an
Lindsay
opening there,
did
like-
message me last week during the podcast, and I didn't see it, about the last man living in an iron lung. I don't know what the,
didn't he just die?
That was a big
I don't know
deal,
what
yeah.
the impetus was behind that. I don't know what the
That's it.
subject
That's why
was.
your dick doesn't work.
Yeah, that's it.
I think I asked if
wouldn't
anyone was
belong
still in an
anyway.
iron lung.
Did you?
Yeah.
It was a,
Yeah,
it was a
that
big
came up with
news
a
story
question, yeah.
recently.
So it was relevant.
Was it in that trivia thing or something?
I believe you might be right.
Yeah,
It
because
came
it
up
was
as a trivia question.
discussed.
What?
It was discussed before that discussing. Yeah.
If someone told you
Disgusting?
you
Yeah.
had to live in an iron lung, would you do it?
Well, if it was the alternative dying,
Yeah, exactly.
I'd consider it.
Can I
I
turn
don't
my?
think
consider it.
would.
I would
don't think-
consider it.
I don't think
Do you
I'd
know
even
why?
consider
Do
it.
you know why living in an iron lung would be cool?
Why?
You still watch TV.
It's true.
True.
I would have people
And
put a
you
helmet
can-
on me.
Jessica
You could
Jones just
literally-
came out.
You can beat off 24/7.
Yeah.
So you still have
No one
hands
can
under
see.
there?
Although,
but it's gonna build up
although
in
there
there.
needs to be some sort of a valve where you're just gonna
Yeah,
like.
you gotta let it off.
Is there like a valve on the side? Just
You gotta
like, let
flush the
stuff
tank
get
every
in
now and
where
again.
It's like
Yeah.
you can play video games.
I would
right?
have someone get me an iron giant shaped helmet and put it on me. I would love that.
With a
And
little-
then
a little
all the time
robot.
people would walk in and I'd just go, Superman, and then they walk out.
You have to have
You
a
just
little
walk in
robot
and
arm
people
that
go
goes
like, "What?
up
Well,
with
Jeremy, what happened?" You just just be like cosplaying.
Cosplay Superman. Way to go. And I'd say, I'm Vin Diesel. Be great. Best time ever. What are we going to
That
do
seems
today?
like a lot
Is
of-
something else
a
going
lot
to
of-
We're
happen?
gonna play Siege.
We talked about trying to play
We're gonna
Siege
play
again.
Siege. We're gonna start the
Get ranked.
the ranking.
We got no Fredo today, so we have to do it like old
So we're
school.
going to get ranked on Xbox
You have to
version.
get to 20 to play ranked.
Because we're not level
Because
20 in PC. I'm only
Right.
12.
I'm only
I'm
yeah,
six,
only 11 in
I think.
Can you
PC.
play on mouse and keyboard on Xbox?
Yeah.
Yes.
I think there are certain
Yes.
ways to do it, and it
I've got
seems
that
like
dongle thing.
that seems like cheating to me.
I would say that the
seems like a
people
lot of
online
trouble.
would probably agree. Yes. That
Yeah.
If you were to play with mouse and keyboard,
Right,
people
mouse
would
and
be
keyboard
upset.
is like, all right, here's the thing. For me with mouse and keyboard, the keyboard sucks, the mouse is awesome.
Right.
That's my thought on it, right? Like
Would you
aiming with the
prefer-
mouse is badass. You can get really fine aiming and everything
Yeah.
like that. Keyboard is horseshit.
Would you prefer?
It sucks for leaning and it sucks for equipment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you prefer that you could do the left side of the controller to move and the mouse
That
for
exists.
the aiming? Does it really?
Is it
Does it?
peripheral?
I'm sure it does.
I've never heard of
That'd
that,
be great.
but would you prefer that genuinely?
I don't know, because even like with a controller, you still have access to the ABYX.
Yeah, that's true.
Which like helps for stuff. It's just easy.
Yeah,
Like,
but
like,
you also have mouse buttons that are on the side that you can macro.
it's
if
just
you-
stuff
if
like
you need.
B is crouch, hold B is to lay down. And it's like, but like by default on the PC, I know you can change it. It's
Yeah.
like C is crouch, control is lay down.
And they're like really far apart.
And it's just
Yeah.
like, and like for me, the one that's the most annoying is
What
that
do you
in a
think, Rebecca?
drone, when you're in Rainbow Six in a drone, marking people is X, which
Yeah,
is like
that's
a
so
weird
fucking
key.
weird.
Yeah.
Whereas like when you're in the drone in Xbox, it's just Y. It's just like right there. And it's just easy. I don't know, like
I agree.
aiming is 10 times easier.
It's kind of amazing that most people, like hardcore gamers, still play on a device that was used for typing. And that's,
That is true.
That's the preferred method. Even though there's all these advances, like the Xbox Elite controller is a masterpiece.
It
Yeah,
really is. It's really
And
great.
people still like to play on a typing device.
Yeah, I mean, but like, and also the thing is, I always have a controller, even when I play PC games, for like, if it's a game where you can be on foot, but also in a vehicle, GTA, for example, always have a controller on standby,
driving.
because it's like, I run around, I shoot people
Yeah.
and everything like that. Get in a car, controller.
Controller's
It's 10
always
times
Yeah,
better.
it's way
It's
better.
always better for controlling.
It's
the-
always
Well,
better for a
especially when you're
to have a gas
flying.
pedal that isn't on or off.
Yeah,
Yeah.
like it's
100.
so much better to have a controller for driving
yeah, yeah,
anything.
the
Although you
pressure
can get
sensitive-
keyboards with sensitive WASD, can't you?
What's
I can probably, but like,
that exists.
really-
But
it's
just the controller's
but
so
the-
nice. The sticks work
The
like
game also
perfectly
has
for
to
it.
know that it's a, which is a bit more of a challenge.
Let's break the site for Ezra.
Oh, that's nice. Somebody
if you're
said
in
the beta
chat.
site is fucking awesome. Thanks.
It is fucking awesome.
I'm
Let's
glad
see if
you
we
guys
can
like it.
fucking break it. Right
You're the one that did it!
Right in front of Ezra's little eyes. Because I want to make sure that the fucking
I understand. It's
spring
still
break
beta,
goes off
but-
without a hitch. So go ahead, break it. Show me 1 to 20.
You did already. No, you did.
Yeah,
did.
but Ezra's in there now.
He was there before.
No, don't break it again.
He really wasn't.
Don't break it again.
He
Leave it.
said hi.
Just like
Who
said
5
hi?
seconds
Ezra?
ago.
Yeah.
Ezra.
Like 5 seconds ago.
I could not help but
Ezra
feel
has
like-
meetings like a man.
I could not help but
or a boy,
feel when
or a
earlier
girl,
today
or a
there was a knock on the door.
Yeah.
No one got up from their desk.
we did not,
so
no.
I was like, okay,
You don't
I'll
have
go
to do
it.
that.
I got up, I opened the door, and Ezra was
No,
standing
burn
there.
it.
No, don't do it.
I couldn't help but feel like Ezra looked at me, saw me. I wasn't like Gavin or Jeff or Michael, and was like, I'm disappointed in this. I couldn't help but feel like that. You know, I was like, hi,
Jeremy-
hey,
Jeremy,
welcome.
can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
You're probably correct.
Yeah, I know I'm correct. I know I'm correct.
He's very efficient. So when it comes to conversation, he just like
My
distills
own-
people into points.
My only
And you-
real
that's how you
interaction
felt.
with Ezra was at a Let's Play Live. I had just gotten off the stage after doing a rap. I did
Yeah.
like a rap in front of everybody.
Uh-huh.
Came out there, I was like out of breath and everything, and walked off. And Ezra
Low
goes,
oxygen, I get it.
I didn't know you could rap. We should use that. And I went, okay. And then he walked away. That's the only interaction I've ever had with Ezra.
You don't know it now, but your new album is dropping in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
So you got a lot of writing to do. We should
Ezra doesn't fuck
corporatize.
around. Ezra the kind of guy who'll come up to you and he'll go like, you should start a shirt line. And you go, okay, sure, haha. And then like a week later he'll be like, where's the shirts?
Where's the shirts?
And you're like, oh, I thought you were kidding. And
Ezra's
he's
the
like,
kind of
I
person,
don't know humor.
I feel like if Ezra looked at me
Wait.
hard enough, I'd die.
He responded. Can we go back up and see what he
What
said?
What did he say?
Yeah, scroll up. He said something. Thank you, thank you,
It was
thank
like
you.
I actually did.
Oh,
Oh
shit!
God.
Oh, you're there. You're so
Oh,
close.
you're
so
so
close.
close.
I actually didn't even know who you were. Until
Oh my god! But hey,
That's a great place to end this podcast.
let's end it.
On Jeremy's ripped out heart.
you just got Ezra.